chocho sa when who say ambulance o Mumfa mo dede nko echire ye otwa na ni hu say ambulance no say ansa na all parking chain ena nkoma oni mi die ni say sa na empanimfo bi ye wo mo tena for drive mu a na o ma so ambulance na wow ne ye ma kwan mo mesen ko ye nyina ye pentem enso ye ma wo kwan na mo mesen ko enu che hu abufuo ena wo ye senka o maka na kwan na emom otwa na ni hwe na chi no ena okohu sa asem no okohu se na ekoso enti wo picture yi a sa na tie hwan ne ye ma no kwan na onni kan ko hwan ne ye ma no kwan na onni kwan ko ambulance no ana se car no won chain no a ono so se opentem oye aban nipa ana o tumi bi nti ye ma no kwan ma ne nko no ono ne ye ma no kwan ana na asem no hu die nti a ho abaka ne se enye ye firi ho na ye beduru ha o ye firi ba bi ne ye beduru ha sei tie in 2017 Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo the directive ebaye the krata babonten executive instrument say one more aban mu nipa a misuse sirens one more pentem ti no maso sirens sisu na wow no more pentem wakono obi ambrombra so eno ntu ode san hye baye say emo obi a nyana dwen so obe yusu sa de no agese wo tumi krata ya bibinti wako apostle ho na yesi ya ma escort siren no obeso siren na it should be justifiable and it hweniye also siren no a na wow na ode ediekire and it hweniye 2017 directive ne bae no in 2021 Nanado sanso so edisa directive no esanso ba biem say or they ban the misuse of sirens by government officials and to our Facebook aha DNT or the directive the by no say ministers, deputy ministers, regional ministers, MMDC, CEOs of government agencies and officials at the presidency were not permitted to use sirens unless specifically authorized by law. Enti what the ordinary ba say this emra and ama ho kwan to or state provision under regulation 74 of the road traffic regulation 2012 LI 2180 ni sirens are generally restricted to sankofwe nti just a post for police, fire service, ambulance, recognized government security agencies and I say bullion van authorized car bia outside the mabobo bosu bia no uni to me say also siren no enti ye bisa say 2017 directive ne bae no Eba ne saying and 2021 Nanado sound direction by or the by because who send appointees no omuniso MPs omuniso omuniso na de abetwam kra so ene say ye bisa say MPs a womo e wo say womo de mra ya adwuma government appointees a ye expect say womo de mra ba ya adwuma so womo fam mra ne nya adwuma. Who do you expect for them rabba yajuma? And it will be the ambulance muna say owu. Na also there wow. Na driver fuibu afunti wo so mama kwan. Na ambulance no so de nipa na wo pra no e hospital obi a owu hospital. Why ni ensevu no? And it just say directive no call no Nanado time on 2 occasions they didn't heed to the directive. Woman fandi die ama man penino. Woman funny dia mama penino as at that time. And also the second one call ye still woman funny dia mama penino. The NTA make us woman funny dia mama penini say. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama asan so edi another directive aba say sa ne mana ekoso no entwa ye so ubisa ho say enti mpanimfu a ye expect say enka omedi mra so no omo fa mra nya adwuma. Woman build this social class no ache ama ye hu say woman de woman wo soro na yese wo ye ni ye ya enka wonim tiye ubedru ba bi no na ekwan no pothole nti na traffic ache traffic ten ba bi a ehia say be patch kwan ne kakra bi o ye be patch kwan ne kakra bi na nka kwan no adamu no pothole nti na ache traffic ten wo MP wo DC wo minister wo tumi ya wo say wo hwe na sa de ne koso no wo anye ama pothole ni da ho ma traffic ache teacher ni edi eye traffic nim doctor edi traffic nim, lawyer edi traffic nim, edi pa bebre ekuafo nyina di traffic nim. Wo se wo pentemti na wa yiafa ho na wa so siren wow directive ne buy no enso man fa anya dwuma na tie ora abanso man the backbone ono na latest information no odi tuja e kire se no krese Ghana empanifo no wo mo fa boga anya so an enti enti na man basa sa president edi directive aba na ebinum se wo mu ni so tie bagben
police resources, particularly police escort services and the installation and use of sirens on vehicles. The communication requests that the directive be brought to the attention of honorable members of parliament and the parliamentary service. Honorable members, according to the communication, Cabinet, in compliance with existing law, has requested, among other things, that no person shall install or use a siren on any official or private vehicle without the prior written authorization of the minister responsible for the interior.
Enti we abanso man backbone ena ready ade omanpanin directive or the abetudwa no cabinet ena atena se afa adwen. Enti first time another issues are directive no anya dwuma, second time anya dwuma, ena President John Dramani Mahama so asanso issue the same thing to mpanimfo a ye expect say wo mu be ebedi mra ebeye dwuma obedi mra so na yen nchirima no yen so ye di so enna ya it happened just yesterday enna ya. It is a wood chica, Nasa, so Tissa, no way confused. Wouldn't him say ambulance or say him for anti say 4-wheel drive no or chamua or the siren in chamusa. Now once a casa akanibi, no musu diachire, taxi for diachire, drop for diachire, na acquire chaos, na the awkward the oba. The indiscipline, yeah, of course, there was some members of parliament, some government appointees, mono. It must stop. No one is above the law. No one is above the law. Say yenina ya create system wa enya adwuma. If the system is not working, yenina yen feel the brand of what we all created. Enti pothole na da ho a wan pache, wan hweme am pache. Anase bibia e kwan no a enya no a wan hweme anya ne yie no, enu nti na traffic ache tententen no, enu nti dimu bi. Car no a asai si kwan mu ho a, yankoto police fo yankoto no, wo se wo de wo pese wo fa ho na hwan na nim. Nurse fo dim, a doctor fo dim, teacher fo dim. Wo de also uni so directive no so aba wo so onfa nya adwuma. Now His Excellency John Dramani Mahama mane encha mane nwie wo pen so you shouldn't issue sa directive EBM, but you must ensure say wo de mra no be adwuma, because nobody is above the law in this country. Sadie ekum nipa bebre because of the ambulance ni mo se cars ni ma ne kwan, but ebufu nti obi a ye cho na nipa no so hia se ye de ne kɔ, but jo wani mu na car no wa che no fi se eye 4-wheel drive bia ono obi timi ka se obi kura koto aduane ma ne girlfriend na waso siren esi so na wow yemfa mra ne nya adwuma. Your Excellency, ensure that this time round it works, because Nanado Penso or issued on 2 occasions it didn't work. Woman funny dear mom penny no, it didn't work. One cause why you use sirens no. But this time round, Your Excellency, President John Dramani Mahama, reset agenda no maninya juma. May you say adino aye juma. Never again should we see say 4-wheel drive be and a government appointee be aso so wow until say Sani panel has been mandated. Yamanu 2 minutes.
So party me tell me function e duro ni be a vegatem eno ene to malaria se cry se malaria na how we here vegatem for 0593 802 668 0593 802 668 na wono mo ajo so pa bibia be koye na megusu amene wo hwe eye adwene mu how ahodo amofra no ta efamu a ehu hia se yete ani hwe na de gusu aye hwe no efa eye arehomro so ede no na maka kire se nea wobɛyɛ wabɔfra no yɛ wawofoɔ no so no wɔ mu a ɛbɛn mmɔfra no a wɔn mo taa ɛtete wɔn mo yɛ no mo ayakayakadeɛ no ɛno nso kɔfɔ how pii no ade brɛ wɔn asunsunsanso ahodoɔ nti nea yɛka no nya awofoɔ no nko wɔn ɛbɛn mmɔfra no akyerɛkyerɛfoɔ nso ka ho wɔn mo a yɛde mmɔfra gya wɔn a wɔn hwɛ wɔn nyinaa nso ka ho nti obi a abɔfra no ɛne ne enya nkitahudie anaasɛ odi dwuma wɔ abɔfra no asetena mu no ɛtwa sɛ ɔhyɛ no nso na ɔhwɛ ne yie na ɛno a mɛbobɔ obi so kyerɛ wo ɛfa ɛyɛ wɔn a wɔtaa ɛde mmɔfra no ɛtoto te sɛ deɛ wɔn yɛ mpanimfoɔ ebi nso a ɛboro sotra soɔ a kyɛ sɛ wɔn ayakayaka deɛ wɔn de hyɛ wɔn nyinaa no meka kyerɛ sɛ nya nsunsuansoɔ ɛwɔ wɔn adwene apɔmuden so nti obi wɔ hɔ nom abɛhwɛ ne nsuo hwie koraa na wɔde ne akwadaa yi nsa ahyɛ mu ebi wa no wɔahwie koraa agu ne so anaasɛ wɔbɛtumi sɛdeɛ wɔbɛsi aso ne mu awoso no aso wɔnya ne yɔnko no wɔne ne kɔ mesrɛ saa de no nyinaa traumatise akwadaa no anaasɛ ɛnya ne tiri mu ɛka bi anaasɛ ɛnya dɛm ɛwɔ ne tiri mu a kyɛ sɛ ɛwɔ mu a na aba ne mu na edi hu abɛhyɛ ne mu na abɔfra nso ehu bɛhyɛ ne mu na ɔde ehu no ɛyina ɛmoa ma n'adwene no edwumadie ne mu nyini no ntumi nkɔ nkan ti yɛbɛsrɛ sɛ awofoɔ no monhwɛ ne yie na baako nso ɛka ho a ɛno no bi a na wonkɔbɔ no deɛ medi kan yɛ physical ne obiara hu sɛ woyɛ ne sei ba deɛ ɛtɔ so biem ɛyɛ nneɛma bi a wobɛda n'adi ɛne su bi a bɛda n'adi ebi kura wonte w'anim ma nkɔda yi bi ɔka biribiara pɛ no asono bi no ɛnoma bi a ohia akadeɛ bi a ohia sɛ otimi tena sɛ abɔfra sukuu no wɔkɔ a noma bi a ohia sɛ wɔde korɔ no ne nsa nka ɛbɛyɛ wɔ sɛ usua nti we deɛ ɛnyɛ hwee but ɛmɔfra no dwene ho so wɔwura class anaasɛ wɔyɛ bibie na ne mfɛfoɔ ekura wɔ mo deɛ bi a books bi a pen bi a biribi a ɛsɛ wɔn nso nya bie no wɔnni bie no ɔte hɔ nom a na ɛdi ne tiri mu ɛka kakra sɛ asɛ wɔn deɛ ɔni dɔ anaa obiara no no saa ɔhaw no anaasɛ saa ɛho no adwene a ɛba ne tiri mu no a onya subi sɛ mensɛm fata no ɛtaa nya nsusuanso ɔmo adwene apɔmuden so paa eti ɛbɛsrɛ sɛ neglect wo ba no na kadeɛ deɛ ohia ɛwɔ abrabɔ mu bi obi wa na wahyɛ da wɔtɔ ntoma akɛseɛ ɔkɔ ayi akɛseɛ wɔyi nsanbɔde akɛseɛ wɔyɛ siba na wɔgyae ne mma ɛho asɛdeɛ bi ataade koraa mpo na ayɛ bibi ɛwɔ hɔ ɛde nɔɔma bebree mbɔfra ne pia a wɔn hwɛ nɔɔma ɛyɛ a na ɛha adwene bebree eti bɔ mmɔden na ma w'ani ɛnkɔ ho tɔ da bi a abɔfra no ayɛ biribi yɛwɔ kwan a ɛbɛfa so a obɛtumi atenetene no but obi wɔ hɔ a obɛdi n'atɛm ara de mpo ebi kura ne papa adi n'atɛm especially maa no nyɛ mo na megyina mo so bebree deɛ but ɛtɔ da bi a wo papa sei ne wɔde adi n'atɛm ntumi nka bi wɔ radio yi so ɛsɛ mmɔfra no enya ɛhaw ɛwɔ wɔn mo adwendwene mu anaasɛ sɛdeɛ ɔmu si fa adwene mu afei ɔno ne nuanom wɔ hɔ aso ɔno nko adeɛ wei na taa kɔ so ɔmo ne ebinom mmate no bonsa sɛ ɔtriti ne mma ne different ɔno nko adɛm aso ɔhu ne ho sɛ aso wɔnka nipa ho saa adeɛ no nyinaa nyɛ ɔmo so ɛtiri mu dɛm a ɛha adwene paa a ɛho hia sɛ yɛte yɛni ɛde hwɛ ɛfia ntɔkwa wom ɔbaa ne okunu de bia mo ɔko na mmɔfra yi hu mesrɛw ɛyɛ adeɛ ɛyɛ very dangerous on the mental health of nkwalaa no enti ɛno so yɛ a monhwɛ ne yie mmɔfra gyina wobɛhu sɛ pupo na akɔyɛ biribi ɛwɔ hɔ ne nyinaa ka nɔɔma a ɔmo go through saa emotional abuse no because nɔɔma ɔmo hwɛ wɔ fie hɔ no ɛha adwene ɔmo adwene ne sua sɛ ɛtumi mmene saa nɔɔma no enti yɛbɛsrɛ sɛ yɛ anam yɛ awofo a mo ahwɛ ne yie ne deɛ mbɛyɛ ɛwɔ mmɔfra no anim nyinaa so sɛ nya nsunsuansoɔ ɛwɔ wɔn mo adwene apɔmuden so nyame yɛ adom a next week yɛbɛhwɛ sɛ ɛdeɛ na ade bɛhu sɛ abɔfra wei or go through abuse ana ɔhaw mu no yɛwɔ science bebree sɛ wɔhwɛ ne watumi ahu enti hyira 104.5 ɛne yɛntra kwabena
enti next week yɛwɔ adwene sɛ ɛda ha yi a nhyira 104.5 aha ne yɛdwene wo ho mepatwɛ pii Romans chapter 5 verse 8 aka asɛm bi ɔsɛ yɛda so yɛ nnebɔnyɛfoɔ no Kristo ɛwu ma yɛn ɛnɔpɛ mi kamfo Jesus ɛde ama wo wopɛ ɔgye ama wo kra it is time sɛ Soccerman Fatilo so toa so with a sports enti Premier Sports Soccerman Fatilo Eddie Brain Fatilo net is say
adom na
ne kura yen adom na bibia ye kama bibia fine yes
nanam prechum
Fatilo
enedo
ene Friday no
say na Friday
bibia bi wom
ene na bosom ya yede asaso
ha
ne de
come on. We've had a permutation here. Come on.
And then
last day of the week. That's why last day of the month.
What just here?
What?
Takwabinium. And then Friday. Only Scadia. Chawodum Nani Punch and Please don't go. Emrana South Swim here Tenasina KuroYiMuNsem Bono and Anna Pedrina at the board model Premier Sports on KuroYiMuNsem Sima Edward now person qua and another Pomatinas Mercy Kuyamadina at the abroad model Pamedi at Jonathan Eziedo Ubetimi from Sokoban Fatilo still Zanda Daroma and Obama Chudam Samanda Supi and a 20 Sam Awanum says Sansuna Commonwealth Games KuroYiMuNsem Seminar at the Media Sports Club Omugusua as KuroYiMuNsem Seminar at the abroad model Numana Pay MTN Semin Kanjo say MTN Home Fiber no Ebuon ya to say who they say I have a 4 na M10 Fiber no or the bronzo e wa dwum na fie data na mesi ensanda amuzi men kan cho say 100 megabyte per second just 299 Ghana cedis 300 megabyte per second 444 Ghana cedis now 500 megabyte per second 999 Ghana cedis e one form and to make sure so nsa e betimi account there anopa bia make sure so breakfast on ebe milo ezanzi woni na won duro na vitamin D asum mu amesrew abafani ko school make sure so the breakfast on ebe milo men money banku na betie ndinya say ya chena no tonko there bi ndia ni milo na bibia timi nya fine entimi enfama abusuanom beba choice na enyenku a obi ajatum no amuzu health food Amuzu hair food rich in vitamins and minerals. Meba cho udi sa unyinima emani smooth, emani shiny. Who are the chine sibia? Tunu ina see the form kama etimi da mao. Enya avron nu tina se tutuni anda de umonse. Awodini nyansa da bi. Boys are jetum sansuna guess. Obia jetum mese dey Amuzu hair food. Baby to anyim kumbia benye bia to. O pedo to yantantam so e. Na fo ne chimo tafu share so Amuzu junction face and was 0242 955 056 0242 955 056 now on sa intimate count there and 10 times samana same and for free waffle zombie and a 20 championship na enu Ghana yeboye game yani Burkina Faso na Ghana ya shebako ema Burkina Faso so shebako na zezi ne group no ya last game yani Togo ya nsade ya ntimi en qualify na coach ayo penda for na Maxwell Konadu Ose no game no na tawe pa ne mo dene etimi edema ana 20 etimi no.
Yeah, I think it was a very difficult match. I mean, we had a red card in the early minutes of the game, which distracted us a bit because then we had to make changes and shift players to their unusual position. Having said that, the game was keenly contested, and I think we did our best, played better, and should have carried the day. But that is football. We will accept it and think about the next game, which is against Togo, and see what happens.
I know I ana 20 coach opinion for Maxwell Konadu and Hotene Canasa Chirema. The game the drew be impuned say Ghana yetimission under the name ya shots in the red card na enya so bone and so our team num. Meba to me for man chirem all Commonwealth games no na enu abrantia for Joseph Polamua 200 meters final na abrantia qualify onya 20.24 seconds. Ness abrantia no is no nyame adama and then a final no betimi atodwa no osi aduru baby no na so on sheda ni DJ kwa say bia first train kwa no ono so ebetimi awuram den go ti abrantia for Joseph Paul Amwa.
I've been preaching round by round. We're done with the first round, semi-finals, and I had a pretty tough lane draw. I didn't think I was going to get lane 3, but I had to psych myself out when the lanes came out that I had to put myself in a good position going into the finals. If I wanted to make the finals, I had to put myself in a good position going into the straightaway. So I think I did a pretty good execution. I might have to clean up a few stuff going into the finals.
You know, I can't down. Jimmy, and let me be so intimate for me. Now, Memphis to a Media Sporting Club. As you are good twice in some players, no. Immoral and no of Nations FC. And no, I must have branch in 3 years. Or the nature of Media Sporting Club. Samson Hall United. I'm a captain of branch of Osman Safiano. On so much sign 2 years a branch and so Eurum etimi at the Amomo. There's a play by Trinity be an Media sign on North Africa money abrepa. Now I'm any Alsan coach Edma Media man and I am quite chakra and on side the mom Ebusan say this is the almost insane I'm church technical team not there no African Amokona for league no target near say and can coach for Ibrahim Tanko Yankote Nana Yao Amankwa.
I think the good time any day. One Waji League why league na kwanya of us Oje and feeling and he came back and then won the league for Mediama. Secondly, Mediama target for Champions League, Mean kind of the great you say because once the Omako group stage da. And the target we are going to set for him in the bed to say at least Uncle group stage. That is my own opinion. I bet media group stage. And he knows the media for now no Omabeka teams are Kesia Ghana home. Because Omako a CAF Champions League there and Omako champion of Champions League in the CAF Champions League is there. And Omako Beka big teams no. It's no wonder say or no so
and no assistant coach Edema Media Sports Club na ya manko and I would send a canal na enu na e media ma good news about them mo na say CAF ajetum say Africa no mo kone prelims we are no category 2 approval and say tie ne stadium one man no besi o makan na kasamanfo Edema Media ma Benjamin Willie Graham eba no omani ajiye pa.
Very historic for Takwamahina. Some media started about cup competition, Yembo Cup match, whether Confederations Cup and as a Champions League or Tapada. This is the very first time Yembo Bibisa Ewo Takwa. And of course, thanks to Goldfields Ghana, our Mutimi AC Stadium now, and no Nama Sa Kunyari Abedaho Ama Media Maesi. Yebedo was Nayada Cup Trust. I mean, Oshe, the previous campaigns now, either sending a Bobby Ewo, Esipon Stadium, Cape Coast, and Accra. Na baby sa no sana team no enya support so here and no sound so na players no so feel said ya afar ye bonu fia and no na shape players no crying e ma omutumi bobo no mpo so bobo so we are happy say ka fa man sa akonya
and no Benjamin Willie Graham kasama for Edema Media Sports Club and our ten canal Fantabulous Kumasa Santi Koroko enua officially mo da ba bontere say David Obinyako assign Ababak David Obinyako Openeno assign Ababaku, so a former management member. Now, first, no say communication director, the man Santico. Name of no buy no or a branch and partnership manager. There's a communication on your and a year. Enra, a branch of Dalat Ibrahim and a Kumasa Santico Bobo training. Now, reporter Banese, Kotoko, any Massa branch, Samson House of Folk, almost Sunya, a branch of Dalat Ibrahim. Almost so about sense or the rich Ethiopia. Ecosina cow is in the contract in Abaneria, on the Sugusu, our Ghana. Now, Mikurio be the Gold Stars. Casaman for Adama Gold Stars, I open for the Honorable Samo Quadri. Honorable Amibusan and Antimonka Gold Stars. The pieces in the trophy so good send no call, and so Adama Bibiani Gold Stars.
2026-2027 football season, Ghana Premier League, the outline ABBA. And for that reason, BBN Gold Stars, they are resuming for pre-season. As I speak to you, we are done with 1 week BBN. Yeah, the year preparation, said by team no entire pre-season. Yeah, pese your core central region, a bit me at Waso. Meanwhile, on our coaching issue, Osha last season, yeah, the coach Marcus Smith, Fritz, and a year Juma. Now, season barrier and coach. Etimi ko PMO ewo ni chrome omenya anti say Juma die binti ontimi ma back ama team no ene na party ways management aya arrangement ede papa e friend say Petros Kukuras or a Greek international Meroka say waba wo bibieni a wastati adwuma enti ye hwe nim say this season bibia betimi akoyi amaye. Okay, now my target for 2026-2027 enso so say League no emuyedin Ghana Premier League no very very competitive. Enti the can say coach Petros Kukuras and the take the playing body ni no with the preparation by no yedim say betimi aboy na at the end of the season the targeter Gold Stars team the person nya no yetimi enya because targeter it is early days yet to be saying say your leg and I say your place say our leg so but with time will come out clearly to state say this is our main target but when you know the answer say no Ghana Premier League ni man Gold Stars a household name. For that reason, we cannot disappoint our numerous supporters supporting BBN Gold Stars. We have to make sure say always will be part of those teams that will be at the apex in the Ghana Premier League. And now I can say for Adama BBN Gold Stars, Honorable Samuel Kwajiri and our tenant Kano, and some of those who be named and managed to the and we say 9:30. I will be called your phone and Sinkuya, not yet in Shira Power Sports, Jimmy Casepano, and so Etimi Edabramo, and a permitting Eddie Jonathan as you do from Sokoban Fatilo. Make sure you know Nanam Chuma Twaso, Eddie KuroYiMuNsem, you might not Twaso Kama, and so Etimi Eddie Amamo.
Amuzu garlic bitters, Mamoja dear fruit.
according to the traffic road regulations, no, so also siren, no, and yes, sir, please, President, crack the whip this time round because nobody is above the law. Medasipi, right? Insha 104.5 in Ninkomobi. Shesa Obianyan Quenchia na. One somu na we are pejano na order na faha na we are son hasei na we are son hasei ebi kranka nipa we pra no na enye serious sa na so kwan ye fa so handle nipa no enam say ye ni experience ye ni expertise a ye de eso wona enya san kwanhia no ye de so wo mu e de won gu ka mu ne bo ka papa ye de won gu mu ntino ebinum kra hwere won kwa wabra na nka won wu na nso so the way we man handle them, the way we handle them, na ama won ashre won kwa. Eye very sad. Enunti me kai say stadium disaster May 9th. Arahosem was see ye won crying. Nipa bebre na hwe won kwa. Na omampanin John Ajekum Kufuor eye na dwen say obeti bi friend National Ambulance Service. The National Ambulance Service no net botaye tetre ni say e wo say ye hwe se de be ya ye benya ye be hu nya kwan ya ye be fa so ase atoyire nchem bi eti say si a ye betimi a handle eno nti o man penin ehwe ye ma o mo pa bi fe National Ambulance Service in 2004 na yo 69 ambulances didimoa ene de be sin ne na de ntia ho abehia enne anopai ni se be hwa de bra Facebook na be hwa de bi picture bi da ha sei picture ye da hai ka ya ejina e won finfin no eye ambulance ena de owo ne nchen no na ono owo sikanti waso siren ena na opese ode fa ho besen ko enti wo hwa omo de kiu no so ambulance na kam waka traffic mu na opese oso ofa ho eko enti car no black one no pese ofa no ko and ambulance no so pese oko because obi da car ni mu a ono so owuo enti ubisa ho say why na yema no kwan ma ne nko why na yema no kwan ma ne nko in the first place ambulance no ne sa black car no a ofi say o sika e bia na o ye parliamentarian and member of parliament and say o ya ba mu nipa bi enti yema no kwan ma ne nko no e say ambulance no ene sa car no why na yema no kwan ma ne nko ubisa ho sa question yi ebe bia wo mo bedie na nra ambulance bi di machi driver car na mitim no driver ni no echocho sa wa hu say ambulance o momfa mo dede nko echire ye otwa na ni hu say e ambulance no say ei ansa na all parking chain ena nkoma oni mi die ni say sa na empanimfo bi ye wo mo tena for we drive mu a na o ma so ambulance na wow ne ye ma kwan mo mesen ko ye nyina ye pentem enso ye ma wo kwan na mo mesen ko enu che hu abufuo ena o ye senka o maka na kwan na mum o twa na ni hwe na chi no ena okohu sa asem no okohu se na ekoso enti wo picture yi a sa na te hwan ne ye ma no kwan na onni kan ko hwan ne ye ma no kwan na onni kwan ko ambulance no ana say car no won chen no a ono so se opentem oya aban nipa ana o tumi bi nti yema no kwan ma ne nko no ono ne yema no kwan ana na asam no hu de nti a ho abaka ne se enye yefiri ho na yebeduru ha o yefiri ba bi ne yebeduru ha sei tie in 2017 Nana Danko Akufo-Addo the directive ebaye the krata babontain executive instrument say one more abamu nipa a misuse sirens one more pentem ti no maso sirens sisu na wow no mo pentem wakono obi ambrombra so eno ntu ode san hye baye say emo obi a nyana dwen so obe yusu sa de no agese wo tumi krata ya bibinti wako aposi for ho na yesi ya ma escort siren no obeso obeso siren na it should be justifiable and it sheniye also siren no na wow na ode ediachire and it sheniye 2017 directive ne buy no in 2021 na do sounds so edisa the directive no esanso by BM say or they ban the misuse of sirens by government officials and to our Facebook ha DNT or the directive they buy no see ministers, deputy ministers, regional ministers, MMDC, CEOs of government agencies and officials at the presidency were not permitted to use sirens unless specifically authorized by law. Enti what the ordinary ba say this emra and ama ho kwan to or state provision under regulation 74 of the road traffic regulation 2012 LI 2180 nina sirens are generally restricted to sankofui nti just a post for police, fire service, ambulance, recognized government security agencies, and I say bullion van are authorized. Car be outside the Mabobo Bosubiano, who need to miss also siren. No. And here besides a 2017 directive nearby, no. Eban is saying, and a 2021, another sound directive nearby, or the buy because, or who send appointees no Omuniso, MPs, Omuniso, Omuniso. Na de abetwam kura so ene se ye bisa se MPs womo e wo se womo de mra ya adwuma government appointees ye expect se womo de mra be ya adwuma so womo fa mra ne nya adwuma who do you expect so de mra be ya adwuma enti so bi the ambulance mu na se owu na wo so de wow na driver fo ibu afunti womo so womo ma wo kwan na ambulance no so de nipa na wo pra no e ko hospital obi a wo wu ko hospital why ni save no enti kira say directive no call no nanado time on 2 occasions they didn't heed to the directive woman fani die ama man panino as at that time and also the second one call still woman fani die ama man panino the entia make us woman fani die ama man panini say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama asanso so e de another directive aba say sa nema na ekoso no entwa yie so ubisa ho say enti mpanimfu a ye expect say enka omedi mra so no omo fa mra nya adwuma woma build this social class no ache ama ye hu say womo de womo wo soro na yese wo ye ni ye ya enka wonim tiye ubedru ba bi no na ekwan no pothole nti na traffic ache traffic ten ba bia ehia say be patch kwan ne kakra bi o ye be patch kwan ne kakra bi na nka kwan no adamu no pothole nti na ache traffic ten wo MP wo DC wo minister wo tumi wo say wo hwe na sa de ne koso no wo anye ama pothole ni da homa traffic ache teacher ni edi eye traffic nim doctor edi traffic nim lawyer edi traffic nim edipa bebre akuafo nyina di traffic nim wo se wo pentamti na wa yia fa ho na wa so siren wow directive ne buy no enso man fa anya adwuma na tie ora abanso man the backbone ono na latest information no odi tuja e kire se no krese Ghana empanimfo no wo mo fa boga anya so an enti edenti ena man basa sa president edi directive aba na ebinum se wo mu ni so tie bagben
police resources, particularly police escort services, and the installation and use of sirens on vehicles. The communication requests that the directive be brought to the attention of honorable members of parliament and the parliamentary service. Honorable members, according to the communication, Cabinet, in compliance with existing law, has requested, among other things, that no person shall install or use a siren on any official or private vehicle without the prior written authorization of the minister responsible for the interior.
Enti we eye abansoma ne backbone ena everyday ade omanpanin directive or the abetudwa no cabinet ena atena se afa adwen enti first time another issues are directive no anya adwuma second time anya adwuma ena president John Dramani Mahama so asanso issue the same thing to mpanimfo a ye expect say wo mu be ebedi mra ebe ya adwuma be di mra so na yen nchirima no yen so ye di so enra ya it happened just yesterday enra ya it is a wood chicker, Nasa, so Tissa, na no, I confused. Unim say ambulance o say him for enti say 4-wheel drive no otwamua or the siren ni twamu saa na once a car sa aka ni bi na omo so de akire taxi for de akire trotro for de akire na akoye chaos na unhu de all the oba. The indiscipline ekoso was some members of parliament mu, some government appointees mu no, it must stop. No one is above the law. No one is above the law. Say yenyina ya create system wa enya adwuma. If the system is not working, yenyina yen feeling the brand of what we all created. Enti pothole na da ho a wan pache, wan hweme am pache. Anase bibia ekwan no enya no wan hweme anya ne yie no, enu nti na traffic ache tententen no, enu nti dimu bi. Car no asay si kwan mu ho a, yankoto police fo yankoto no, wo se wo de wo pese wo fa ho na hwan na nim. Nurse for dim, a doctor for dim, teacher for dim. Wo de wo so wo ni so. Directive no so aba wo se wo mfa nya adwuma. Now His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Mani encha mani nwie wo pen so. You shouldn't issue sa directive EBM, but you must ensure say wo mo de mra no be adwuma, because nobody is above the law in this country. Sadie ekum nipa bebre because of the ambulance ni ma se cars ni ma ne kwan, but ebufu nti obi a ye cho na nipa no so hia se ye de ne kɔ. But jo wani mu na car no wa che no fi say 4-wheel drive bia ono obi timi ka say obi kura koto aduane ma ne girlfriend na waso siren yesi so na wow yam famra ni nyadwuma. Your Excellency, ensure that this time round it works, because Nana Pencil or issued on 2 occasions it didn't work. Woman fanny dia mama penny, it didn't work. One cause why you use sirens, no. But this time round, Your Excellency, President John Dramani Mahama, reset agenda no maninya juma. Meya hunu say adino aye juma. Never again should we see say 4-wheel drive be and a government appointee be aso so wow until say Sani panel has been mandated. Yamanu to me, according to the traffic road regulations, no, say also siren, no, and yes, sir, please, President, crack the whip this time round, because nobody is above the law. Medasipi, right? Insha 104.5 in Ninkomobi. Shesa Obianyan Quenchia na. One somu na we apejano na ode na fa ha na we son ha sei na we son ha sei ebi kranka nipa we pra no na enye serious sa na so kwan ye fa so handle nipa no enam say ye ni experience ye ni expertise a ye de eso wona enya san kwanhia no ye de so wo mu e de won gu ka mu ne po ka papa ye de won gu mu ntino ebinum kra hwere won kwa wabra na nka won wu na nso so. The way we man handle them, the way we handle them, na ama won ahwere won kwa. E very sad. Enunti me kai say stadium disaster May 9th. Arahosem was see ye won crying. Nipa bebre na hwere won kwa. Na omampanin John Ajekum Kufuor eye na dwen say obeti bi friend National Ambulance Service. The National Ambulance Service no net botaye techre ni say e wo say ye hwe se de be ya ye benya ye be hu nya kwan ya ye be fa so ase atoyire nchem bi eti say si a ye betimi a handle eno nti o man penin ehwe ye ma o mo pa bi be National Ambulance Service in 2004 na yo 69 ambulances didimu a ene de be sin ne. Na de ntia ho abehia enne anopai ni se be hwa de bra Facebook na be hwa de bi picture bi da ha sei picture ye da hai car ya ejina e won finfin no eye ambulance ena de owo ne nchen no na ono owo sikanti waso siren ena na opese ode fa ho besen ko enti wo hwa o mu dikiu no so ambulance na kam waka traffic mu na opese oso ofa ho eko. Enti car no black one no person fa no ko and ambulance no so person oko because obi da car ni mu a ono so owo enti ubisa ho say why na yema no kwan ma ne nko in the first place ambulance no ne sa black car no a ofi se o sika e bia no ye parliamentarian and member of parliament and say o ya ba mu nipa bi enti ye ma no kwan ma ne nko no e say ambulance no ene sa car no hwan ne ye ma no kwan ma nko say
General Roma
yes moko e kire obi ansi de obi anya anka obi anya bia ma mu bibia nso
o na say no obi aka
oh sir
and obi anso ne yeka
no bibia ye kama
said o call ya na asa na call na and then so fiada
oh yes last day of the week
and then na ye last day twa to sa abusu e fese kuta onsam ti bi ja ensam
is dem boje mu se wona pe
and they twa ma be jeje pa
that's right ye na poso
jo what fa me da se no pensu ya tena se na ye fiada edi no so hwe do na se madu na ba pa no so ho ebre no kwa na eko na ayi da bonkata na poso na ja yade ba be so moy ma fa dairy graphic da bokrata no e de be hwe anim ye nsem egu ha de e che otwe honwe na mahu se ayi Ghana anase abalo ya panyini doctor ayena gina ha na okura sheet bi a microphone fia business ne nyame de bia we de tafu dodo ma de sia de fia bi na wakasa papa ne nyina ne se aba wadwuma de ebu o fan accountability series erura ebi ko so na nya asem ketwa na papa inka se mu na omo chese Ghana amamra constitution no de etintinu afi apema hankron ne aduokrum ye no de no se no endadamu bi abam Jasesamu na ensamu no ebi ni o atiefo adosu yie muntie ba kwa krate wato ho nkare se enka bia Ghana fo sala tentente kotoba de ma se bedi o ma no so anka mfie nan se sa constitution reform ne ba ye no yesi e konfie num enti se ubedi mampani a emfie num abanya jatum aban wajatum
yes wajatum proposal ba akase afena ye be parliament entrenched position te be parliament e be referendum
okay
merano ye be be entrenched nte we no parliament we are e be referendum so be so
enti ene aban de kata is one de wajatum wa ha na anya no nkwa na ban jetumu wasan so se first na nka bia beto bedi mampani a
okay
wasan ka onya mfinhia be se aduanan se a teswa ba chire 35
edi kwajo
yenyina betima akọ
udem ko fi so do su dem
dem si am sumi di mampani ye oh ani kwajo
why not
enya ji tu ma me kwa fan krata timi ya no officially
yes
announcement for president
great
anana ko jeri asum na kan de dia na ko
political suit hye kwai
na da mini suit ho ana me ba ma suit am ha
ana anokran for dan chance so yo yate ya ni wako kan da hobi atum ko pia na mboa
that's right
beta wa chi awu ko do ne bobo ne kire wa ba be jase ko bombo sia matam wa sia paso etikata na eda nim ha yo na yesi ayi asuafo bi o mu free Ghana ekoje ntete e wo Russia ni nyina efa yenku adwuma die ho enipa be se wo ha ne nwotwe de nyame adom o masa afiri Russia ba se o mbeboa ma Ghana ya agri business agya na so brane kata ya bonhwa ma ne eda nim ya pa na ayi vako so ho nsama pia ha o na ayi Minister of Lands and Natural Resources na wakasa chem se da bi vako ni enton vako is not for sale
amabu ase enton okay
yenton enti munya abotawate munsuma mo yam enhyehyem na unim se enra asem bi pie dwa o na ni nyina ene se enka ne pania na oda sama me confess esedna tamakro na asemi na eda hai na yesi atani general asanso afare appeal se da bi si de court agya ne sa no enya yi sa
emu na homa
no
achesa ban ne se emu na homa
ai
ena amanfo so se aban na agya said na tamakro no
aban na twe no homa nso ana
kofi him sa
se na me ne
asma me kana na wonti asa na
se nyina ne wo hanom ena mka cho se maami mo se waba wodansa wam ena me meji achinje se maami no oni ho ba bia na maami so ma bia de ne keka ko ntina nkomo na mi di na mi di fa
we de aban so agya no bai aban so se wonti ase
enya aban na agya no court
na agya no
ai okay court agya no
amanfo na keka say aban but ya court and agya no appeals court and aban so wonti ase
aban so wonti ase
it will be contest awo asemka
aban no court otweman so
dango dada den
aban no court otweman so
yes
okay
Yes. Sa ban nko na court nko.
Obi anka hwe.
Ayo.
You Martin. Enkabim. Empa contempt asim bia. Ejabusiafo ma me fa daily guide da Bokata ne to asoma was Ghana's favorite newspaper Ghana for apede da Bokata na esoro ho no mo ene Ghana say badwu onya asam ketwa o. Na eye awosomafo kantanka onya ne nyame phrase ebetimi akora na amu na ya ye no ayetwema mentwetare enra yebesie yensie ebeye ye nya ye kwadwese ye na ekoso ye so boa ye ne ntimi nye enra yeso o ma ye ni pompofo nya asem ketwa o ma ye ni pompofo
se ko du du fra ba fe to park wa
that's right
apa ready sound
me who pictures be na to park John and
oh
lumba bi se pen we say na picture bi ogina
strategy na no de man no
na polo they say frɛ adwo to park wa
hey
what yes go for be yes on be efunu no o na fast o mu yes type no mi efunu sika fufurum na e to o mu gina o mu ko no
ada ka si ho
gone
ada ni si ho na mu ni nim
o se be o brada de ni nyina ko can empty
o di funu ko dada
can empty
hey tiasi anra adwasa for wasie ni papa wai
wasie
ni papa ti ho asem so eda den na chama untumi azantima ntɛm ni de ma MPP amanyoko no ana jasam no kase nya nu sesi o wonsewam hodo odi ni nkui o kyerɛ mu sɛ ɔno so kokot no so akɔsrɛ sɛ atemu yɛ de ma no on so hunu sɛ sɛ bi ntɔ asum
so Ghana ni
on so Ghana ni
stomach lo ye be sɛ on tena baby a sɛ on so tumi ko
on so tumi ko
so Ghana ni
ayo ni on so kɔ akɔsrɛ nti ɔno so ho asɛm ɛwɔ ha ne mo sɛ nam stomach lo de no kwadwa di ka ntimi nsan bɔ so biem de atɔ so biem foforo bi afrɛ mu na wɔkyerɛ mu sɛ nkrɔfo ɔmo na ma bɛ fontentan so de ɔmo nyansa edi ewia nkrɔfo bɔ nkrɔfo po ya timu makoma ko dunson to atwa mu mfo nyi di aba ade de boka tai so aka wasem
aka bebre ho mo hwɛ
bebre ho daily guide amane bokwadwo
yo na ma me fa the punch da obo ekrata no na enim ha de enya asam ketwa o ni nyina ne sɛ yɛse mankranso DC na ya papa da enim ha na ma hu sɛ opani bi so da ha ye fɛ ne chairman ko broni na ɛne sɛ bre a wo mo ɛbɔ entoa no wɔn kɔhyɛ adehye a wɔn wɔ boati kurom bɔ sɛ nyame yɛ adono mo ba wɔn bɛsi yɛ ane de ama wɔn wɔn kɔhyɛ wɔn bɔ sɛ wɔn bɛsi yɛ ane de ama wɔn ɛna kɛkyɛkyɛ sɛ sɛ wɔn de wɔn bɔ hyɛ so wɔn akɔsi yɛ ane no de ama bɔ
ɛbi ɛdi Ghana pa
ɛyɛ 60 sita
aka yɛ bebree pa o yɛn kɔ hwɛ o
ayɛwrade ɛna dadim hɛ yo ntikata dadim hɛ na ɛyi adehye mo ma so tontokrom ɛna ahemfo ma so tutuntuma sikota so yɛ demonstration sɛ aba we de sraw manso potem we hu kotare da ti sraw be kotare ma yɛ areho
we de
areho okay atimida se etikata so na abɔ ho amane ɛwɔ anim hɛ na ɛyi aban ɛno yɛ panyin nsɛm yɛ no ɔrebetu dwai baako aban ensusue ni bi nso da anim hɛ o ɛna wɔkyɛ sɛ DC for no sɛnka first yɛran kɛ bodin ba sɛ no so hwɛ aban ensusue we nso a wɔn mo ɛdada saa Ghana Marako susue ni a yɛsi we DC for no yɛbɛyi wɔn mo yɛbɛto wɔn so aba aban nso agye saa susue na tuma a yɛtwɛn sɛ ɛbɛkoma hyɛ begyefe na ne deɛ toa so no atimi adi hɔ na afutuo nso akama awofo sɛ nkran nso kusa da bi sɛ DC na aba resource na aba na yɛsi yɛ ka kyerɛ mu sɛ sese so ɔhwɛ ɔba no grade ano hwɛ suku a ɛbɛboa no yɛ ma no di na chi na ni nko yi suku no
very good
ɛhwɛ ɔba a wayi 43 nka sɛ ɔnkɔ prempe ɛde ne kɔto hɔ bekudi
fidie bɛ na wɔso mu
fati ase
43 ɔso ɔnkɔ prempe
na ɔkɔ prempe ade na ade
dabi
bia fidie
ɔyɛ nipa de ne so grade no na ne nipa su no bɛ ne grade no qualify
no 43
na ɔyɛ akyerɛkyerɛfo na wɔ hɔ
ebi wɔ hɔ
enti sɛ mufiri sɛ ɔmo aben a ɔmo nye ɔmo me no ɔmo nto no ɔmo bɛyɛ abenfo
ɛne yɛ kyerɛ sɛ
yi school fa wa no na akɔ
43 deɛ anu ɔdene sanka wo yi 20 kura nkɛyɛ
na unso bia yi 43 ɔde te prempe bi da ɛyɛ papa ya ɔmo de ne kɔ ai chama no physical yi say
okay
so na hwɛ na results mu am
me mo bi adi
yo enti yɛse awofo no monta mo ma achi na wɔnyɛ sɛ de ɛbɛyɛ a
no obi atra duo no
me passion na me timi ka ubetimi aka
Producer natural.
Say it loud.
Producer natural. Even the trade untimi. Producer natural.
Tio nyese bia omuntimi ntreni ni pakro no 43 no. E bia na afidie na mfa na anko. That is the issue.
Okay.
Wodi na 43 wa fa unkrata na ko prempa na pokuare.
Afidie
so atiase. Aha, o betrenu. But afidie na mfa unko a omuntimi betrenu. Ko fifa wie ni enko.
Mate ma yanko today in history no emu na afe ensema won so ne ma atiefo aso ente na ene eye kitansa bosom da toso eye aduasa baako afe mpemienu ene aduonu ensia eda efiada Friday 31st July 2026 enafuo no ewa afi mu ene etoso makomako ha ene du mienu 112 days ena chese ne dai ekotopa ye de agu ye chi no aka nafuo no pol wo ha ene aduonum miensa 153 days more na afenye 365 days no ewo 2026 mu na ye de ato ye chi abura afifoforo enso emu na enne ye dwumadi a ye die ni hini ba bi apie edi free ede ba ye enene eye ho abakosema ye de eba besom wo na efisha no pol aduokono baako 91 years today eno eye 31st July 1935 afia pem ahankono aduonum aduasa enum ena yetimi enya yen first radio station ewo Ghana yen first radio station ewo Ghana eba 1935 na sa radio station ye frɛ no eye radio ZOY na sabre no governor na wote eye adwaso na Ghana sa then Gold Coast esenensa na ye frɛ no eye governor Annoyed Hudson edin anani de efra no na dodo na efra no Sunshine Governor edin anadodo na de efra no na wo hwe ebda ye bia no exactly 7:45 p.m. For kafra mamema de ni biam time ni biam 5:45 p.m. instead of 7:45 no na ye 5:45 p.m. pepepe na ye so kasafidie no ema eye Governor Annoyed wotimi epunu minim ema eye Gold Coast adihia nyina enso etenenka na ne reason no ene se yemfa kasabie ne emra sadia beya ye colonial masters no wonmo ekasavidi no BBC wonmo ekasa yebetimi a translate ade abayan kasankasa ye kasa mu ne yeso yetimi atiase ewo Ghana hanom etu ba Facebook a we building ya uhuni ewo 9th Road Ebang Ridge Police Station ewon kapuni mantamu sa building mu and establish your first radio station ZOY 1935 na dia esedi wo biam se onim se on the same 31st July 30 years later after seeing your first radio station 30 years later 31st July 1965 and your first television national television Ghana national television GTV and under Ghana broadcast corporation GBC na eno so no osadi Dr. Kwame Nkrumah after see nya fa hudie na obeye mampanyini no ena tikesi a eda eso daye wono so ehunu se dabi o se nya atwamfonyini anase kasamfonyini a chese no so betimi aboa ye na de ye bia no wiase nyina betimi enso ahwe bie enti osadi Dr. Kwame Nkrumah tuba Facebook on the launching of the Ghana First Television no ubenya footage no na wahwe ena da so no yes me camera na kwa re faje camera easy ketiwa camera we atamfo awu Saturday camera ni ye na we easy ya kwa brani mu na so obidi ai brani mu ne boka je de so no na ye sikato na ya bo hu ka jire dia so interesting no nwa no hwemu sa no aha Facebook camera yes you are golo yes I want to see why are there no to say na we dey anyasam kutu we can no isi ebo question ba kwa tamaso a aso to bomb camera so abra ni mu na eko ye dey so abra ni mu no wa ba kwasam nti no ye nya ye first national television no 61 years today that's right Fishan Polo do sia ba ko and so and in the side Dr. Kwame Nkrumah na commission that facility no and so de ma ye nti no over there one no now ensema man for can social media ye hwe me pa bra Facebook na be video yo hu
Oba na be hwe wi a na afei wankasa o make you judgment. Man phone some mo ka.
Okay.
E dey fa video yi ho. Senra na court equity ma me said nam Antiono Tamakolo.
Yes.
Na nsem bia ko social media man for kan say. O dey be Facebook, be video no. Be video ni na afei o be tin komo na say.
Ma me hwe bina me nka me de.
Enti be saa dia ekoso yi. De na me ba cho ye hwe ma me said nam Antiono. Ye hwe o de di asano.
Yeah, mamma said in Cramwano. Ah, found it. Was a woman 1 yard.
Wow. We are after now before. Before and after.
Oh, yeah, after before. Wasa acquitted and they discharged. And your professor was a bin woman. We go so heavy.
Okay. All right. Abba, life sweet. Come on, mommy. Abba. Ajay. Anyway, questions that people are asking. Okay, Insure 104.5 and our Zugusa would say yes. Yeah, Jenny was cinema. Na yeah, Jenny said was never no sounds in the engine of Pumodeho inti and our pay so future life for Ewa Hase. Na Koma Yedini Dano and then so yet to us so that in Mama Hasea, Ombe any a bit dinko more. That in that saying, I don't need to miss me. Good. Mommy. Good. Now, say good. And I said, I'm say if you didn't say, Bibi, I come.
Bibi, I fine. The day Radia says, so what did that for a chain? Mumma Money and the money who see a woman. And he pay he any year away a boom. No one need ye beko ya, Najan or pum dinners. And he pay any GM quia, no pum dinner jija. Ye ain't in a nano pay ye come for future life. And the Yamawo. Future life. That's a one quack. I know dear, and you have been a hammer. Oh, mammy, no papa, do be we are sent to me hammer. Ukurumo hine ain't me hammer. Was sort of software ain't me hammer. Was assembly mount to Abamano, ain't me hammer. When Pia to Aba ain't me hammer. And our president no more so ain't me hammer will be a dear. And unti more pum didn't want some young. My pum didn't want some young. And a nano pay come for future life near the Ama war. Future life near the Ama war. Future life here, the Ania fancy just ya we that. A natural food supplement, and it is a one saka. What the answer will say be a good dim nadin suya messia, Tisania one ya garibia din suya frano. No woody, no woody, and it is some say over me. A bet panny may be free home if it is a antioxidant, a say immune booster. Inte buenipa. If you trim kosu nasi, we trim in into me food, minimum a kikawo, wasumo, okoko. Just say FD my acquaint say ye moya de be edin. Nimpo ye crying to me moya de edin ewa. If you say yadia hold or dawson, the year come forward and papa mount. A natural food supplement containing 23 vitamins and minerals, 19 amino acids. Yes, amino acids ye dune. Future life on Kuro Mudun Kron, and until ye caduani and ye caduani papa. And young one, and in them Kronoa, Yabun Nuro, near the Wisia Femuno, a water noa, watching your son on a babu one, and wow. And when you will be on Waka once, maybe a Mewahana Macadi and Papa once a match out. And who did ya? A year did ye? never future life for ho selenium samre yam framan which is frama we my din aye you kama na frama no musu nko yes hwe ka to wisi ani fi
simple
wo home saa no wo hia se the future life is selenium ebeboa waharawa no a sone ye friend say wo home no so no ehia papa enunti wo be want to share wa asthmatic patient wo want to share one saa mre yi necessary the future life ebeboa wo ankasa ye aduane na wudie enye aduro na wo nom na oba wa fa ye funu de aduane bi no bi wo kora itim ka say it's not good for not recommended yes. for pregnant women.
That's it.
Me ka kire o say future life de unyam fa furu kura di ne wa fa furu nso a di akopem say wo bewo papa bi ofrem sisi a me sori ko yi o se ne yire enyem nam se nyame aboa wo ane aka future life ho ase mani ni akopem so obawo na so wa wo dada na so wo sha ase odi future life na kopem so obawo no ne mani mi enu no de wadi ka wo ne de wa wo ba wu ni nei obohunu sonson ye demu na obehunu se kane no de na wo sinking sand ya no fon pa na wudie na odi on kasa obehunu obi adi bi enti akora ya wo no foforo ye wo ho ne nyina wo ho na onya di afe ba konso a ye wo ho nuane ya de be ma kopem se ubenyini akosi nyankopon fi a wo de frɛ wo eye aduane na wudi so wa men into breakfast no na wo the future life awia na wo de okuro aduane anwumre na wo the future life wo koda na anom life tonic tie nhihye na me hihye ama no sa combination unya ne ba bia anopa no o breakfast the future life awia de okuro aduane anwumre the future life enu nti anwumre de no ye bon dawuro se mo amudidi anwumre bebrebe no monte so untimi nya ya te so fisana edan obi kan se won de aya wona onhyeda enidi anwumre sa na emum so onyami lobi no de pa na o kan wo chikosua na kire se wa ye ne sa because we di nsuo no onom me se hwe wuti so onu obi a wodi a wa eche ene money stew ne dworof pe umi fufuo ni banku sa eye pe wo se milo no ame nom no me se hwe na onim ni eme wo mu eni kosua na wa che no ene pa no no ene eja ikora na tenase na num nsuo ne da enu nti me kanfo ma wo se ye was zero future life zero a wo poni adwuma wo kofie wa bre emi enkofa aduane nsiwo ni ni the future life zero neda na de obohunu se wa bra bono ntese ne yete no me kanfo nuane papa amawo e nuane ankasa na wudie de edense obi adi bi ndi fruit tim ko so na ase se o de ye waduane a waduane ene be ye waduru abiri biara fa ye waduane let your food be your medicine ma waduane enye waduru ene ye kanfo future life de amawo e kula vitamins A to Z vitamin A ekosi zinc ni nyina bi wom enu nti unhia se wokototo ne ema bia wodi didi na wokoda na makamfo life tonic de aka ho me the life tonic e ka ho se wokoda numbi enu nti wo a wo ye adwuma wota ye adwuma dra wo bre bebrebe sa no wo fa ha wo sre ha wo si ha wo kwa ha wo beduru fie wotimi sa se wo bre kakra sa nipa no wo hia se nom life tonic anadwo ansa na wada me can form as a life tonic ye niema no tia e life enkwankwa wo enkwankwa so benyankwa fi nyankopon wo mfre obi a so benyankwa na me kanfo na me de ama wo me kanfo aduane papa ama aduane future life ni gua hodo ya to apetu o mamu ba bia enu nti no se wo kumase ya greater kumase dia ya so ya ni sofo line alignment interchange no soro na se no free hodia all over the country ba bia wo pesa wunya future life no e sha ase ebi won kran ebi wo tema achaman ebi wo asante achim agogo konongo asante afijase asante mampon edwoso sunyane bono tachimai achire nsua takwa afei oboase asante bekwai Cape Coast takurade kaswa ehinefa ye pese wutie numbers no na wo frɛ yan ne ye kyerɛw no wonya bi na yare ya wonu no sa wa bra se ne onyankopɔn ka kyerɛ Israelfo no Deuteronomy chapter 1 aya kai wo se Moses catcher Israel for o man tran be poish wache. Mon nane mo kakra. Would you want no sa Methodist no was here na bre. Fakwa urade nchain.
That's right.
What numero sa wa bre dan kwa urade ho. Enu nti sa na pepepa wa numero bebrebe wa bre no. Fakwa future life. Ma wodiane enye waduro na dan ho na be hulu said that e be twa dadiem. The numbers in I also for lie interchanges through ho no. Shia me ho ansa na Ambassador Bekasa no 0246 01 another 01 50 0246 01 another 01 50 0246 01 another 01 50. Yes, Ambassador, over to you.
Ambassador, I was Miss Mamba me and be if I become.
Yo. Oshe yenu ane na ofrem Ambassador she say. Me ana me koyare ye na aduane ne boa me. The way see aboa me no. Ana me pese me di hu adanse ana se me ka ho asem na obi aso de na aduane. If you say ya na mpanyfo ka say owo ye 100 kwa ko obi a
Emfa ba kuni agro.
Emfa ba kuni agro. Sana yare eti yare ya. So wa yare pen de me ka no beti ase. Enu nti no na da bia ye ka se didi ye so didi ya wonyare. Na de ba ko a bae na aboa pa be pese me ka ho asem ha obi a na ye nka se mu de repair food no na collagen food no. If you say ni pedua no mpene ne kutaye se eye week na se ye mra wa mu ayemra obeka dem. Eti na obo mu se aso ye o se makotwa photo. Yase dompene su dompene so eye obi a se wo nyina wapo no so na ewewe nti obi ho ntimi mpagya ne nsa ni nyina ka ho obi o ne kotodwe obi a ne sisi no wache na na chika se na shift na yese se wo nyina o mazo ni nyina na ye den uno mpe no ebe hya ase se enya enema ese enya no na eye mre eti repair food no ana wapo no so na ewewe no ana mazo na esa no ana wuntiri na mu ye den se wudi future life repair food na esiesie nti wuti ni din na kama se esiesie woni pedua no to no your future life repair food me fan say collagen for the joints and the muscles and there's our collagen food for the skin nails no na etrinwi no so hair no e kan etrinwi no and a collagen no so de bia me kan say ayete say cylinder de gas agum enti unyine no na esa enti ntina ma na nsansa se ni nyina safri mu a na woni pedua na ba ese to ntura na esa cylinder no nko a afi wunya ho de kra de be bibia eti future life beauty food and collagen food no and repair food ese obia de bi entina ma sa de nenya ofi se sanka krankakra enti san na so udi bi ka ho yenu ane no gu ahodo diabetes ne se da make say yare nya japade no me se entina ma yare mfa no mu enkasa na ekuta ye no se ye week na say ye mra wa enkasa ni pedua na ekofom enema poso ye me ya me nante kakra na ma bre me da me ntimi nsore me honam ni nyina ya won kasa no no mpe na eye mre no etiade na wotena ho me di se aduane we bi na emoa aduane no me se eye mia na me kodi ye na aboa me e na me pese won soso usu di bi etintina ho nuane so bi bo anya di o edu wo sha se di 55 cities ye no yare ne meto me se yare ya so yare pen me de ma yare pen entintina ho ma yare mfa no mum ebra future life wo ho udi na no pa ni anwumre fi se di pedua ne hia balance diet so di future life 50 grams kra na 3 days uni di ya bibi anyo ena di pedua no so yafu no enso sa obi afuti so no ansa bo me ti di aduane se ne nsa ma be 4 wo be yare wo di be ne kra ko 2 kidneys ne so dodo so future life so di 50 grams it said the wadi o se entina ye low GI no it said the wadi ufufu kese bi na o so wadi no ba wafu keke na enyema eti obi a mepe bi ni omo motete banks just a future life you aduane so obi adi bi ya travel is good for everyone wudi ade di paduane hia na nya awie enye so okodi aduane kese na chese wa me pintin bia na o me nhwe ye di paduane ye mo me nhwe apom din hu ye mo me nhwe life ye na fie na yakopon de maaye no etimi aboa ye fi so hwe Japan for ubi so mu secret o mu di nyina o meka sa aduane o mu di yenso nuane ye de ne nkoye enti na 60 years ne ekọ mema no kra de ya no me mebo akọ ma na se hiti o mu seriously mesra mo obi ani di ye o manyina o mu kosuko atobi ma wo mo oba atobi ma wukunu ene owo na doso se de won se nipa ewudodo first na nipa wusa ni nyina ye nuane okwan fa so didi enti men of so follow alignment ho ye san exercise ronko ho enti sa wo ba de ha obia no usisi na achia ana wachi kase na ukotodwe na ntimi na ntekra ye ho se ebeboa
good
brada betie nsempani bi also catch our down for catch unia. A person be a fast aduane we bi di. Ne bo anya di o. E be a 55 Ghana cedis, be a 70 cedis. Aduane a wodi na be pam nyare wa firi mu. Se wa ma waduane anya waduro be waduane. Fi se da ko be se sawo sama mienu no wanom. E be ku ntem. Be fo bi anya o. Wa na wo ye wo ho. Fi se my future life. Wo dache
that's right. Into that in your boho by the amount. Bomoding Nafa 0242 87 80 90 0242 87 80 90.
The main of your soulful alignment. Good. It is all fair.
That's right. Yeah, that's it. Papa. Samusumobaye. Namabeche. Bamin Kamfo Electroland Ghana Limited Emfa Emma na Meka will say and ne so auto 50-inch television set bia any brand say Samsung, TCL, Nasco and now say any smart TV sets Alberto Biano. Yamao free DSTV decoder at their account. Yamao 1 month free subscription. Umpewin up a day. Koye papa na ubo right Electroland Ghana Limited. Omaso ye bia showroom bia be rano ho fe ye neme guhono unse yes abruchire aba Ghana. O de bomodin from 050 315-9739 050-315-9739 Electroland Ghana also bring the World Cup home na me sanswa ka say victory a calculators they say BC so no aba ye betwaso ye because senior high school na kai say Ghana Education Service ajatum san say o ma hwe hu say ekoyi pa ne border form e che na ye ma warranty so utumi de hoto so oponchi a figures ne accurate enu nti enu an obi eto ye ne akire waso Koremampon Royal Foam Company Limited na chiri ye ne na chiri pe ne wo na ye ne CCC asafo no ebo ho ye ne Excellence Publications e wo dan krom obetuma for 0245-726-967 0245-726-967 na wabani edin komo oko Accra North Kaneshi and so yeah well old post office old post office why any Excellence Publications or dan chromo 0245-726-967 na se ukotakra den so Anaji Estate ye ben Peak Lodge, Yene Excellence Publications, Ewodan Chromo 0245-726-967 and 0593-985-891 and now ho and so with my friend 0245-726-967 and 0544-148-833. Sunyane Abisimun Kran Chromo and so Yene Excellence Publications, Ewodan Chromo, with my friend 0594-038419. Govi.
Right, come
on.
Colgate.
That's right.
Colgate, no. Your charcoal, dear, Sanso, and your hairbar. Eti Colgate now the between you, Sima Bibia, bear fine pa. But one day, now, FD Aja to media. Your Colgate, Awake, purified drinking water. So, Benumus, you dear Manina, awake. Awakening super. One for life. Sika awode to awakening na emubi ecocardiothoracic center wokolebu na ye de agyeman for ayarehwama bibia tumi akoye pa anti eye awake purified drinking water. Alaska Star Enterprise. Sebenkai was a bar a decoration who no many marble sheet, blind curtains, aroma diffusers, ring lights, sofa covers, no any artificial grasses in PE foams. Alaska, the Abadum on the Prudential Plaza, the anymore first floor, Mrs. Anoche Plaza, Okosroha, Bihuna, and crying so to do MTD office no anymore 0256 330075 0256 330075. Come now.
Yes, Alaska. It says if you know if you be akona na aduane ebe no a me pacho onga promo no guso ekoso. Ube here 20 onga. Ode onga na ye aduane oje ho emfaso so e de aka ho. Achede bebre 20 onga powder promo sachet and a 20 onga shrimp tablet promo wrappers na waka bom. Na ode akọ redemption center bia ben ubia. They be answer be dial star 713 star 27 hash. Ube win instant prize. Instant prize. Also, there's over 4 million worth of cash and prizes to win. And no Shannon Song. So, also, the Hubeshimbi, Unqua, which may win 200,000 worth of prizes, smart TVs, and deep freezers or washing machines, kitchen appliances, be with me a winning. And into Shannon Song. National Lotteries Authority, Edwin Tumi Krata, Diamawong, na Food and Drugs Authority, to say. Koyi papa ntontom na ewiwi na wonya malaria no fa saso kum wo mwate ntontom small boy we na maneke ka no ye kon tonton saso first spray no nko no be bisa ho sa question yi e be bia wo mo bedie na nra ambulance bi di machi driver car na mitim no driver ni no ɛtwoto saa wɔn ho sɛ yɛ ambulance o momfa mo dede nkɔ akyire yɛ otwa n'ani ohu sɛ ɛyɛ ambulance no sɛ ei ansa na ɔparking nkyɛn ɛna nkɔma wɔ ne mi die ne sɛ saa na mpanimfoɔ bi yɛ wɔn tena four-wheel drive mu a na wɔn aso ambulance na wow ne yɛma wɔn kwan ma wɔn mɛsɛn kɔ yɛn nyinaa yɛ pɛntɛm nso yɛma wɔn kwan na wɔn mɛsɛn kɔ ɛnu nkyɛn ho abufuo ɛna ɔyɛ sɛ nka ɔmma kaa no kwan na emom otwa n'ani hwɛ n'akyi no ɛna okohu saa asɛm no okohu sɛ sei na ɛkɔ so nti wohwɛ picture yi a saa na teɛ hwan ne yɛma no kwan na onni kan kɔ hwan ne yɛma no kwan na onni kan kɔ ɛyɛ ambulance no anaasɛ kaa no ɔwɔ nkyɛn no a ɔno nso sɛ ɔpɛntɛm ɔyɛ aban nipa anaa ɔwɔ tumi bi nti yɛma no kwan ma ne nkɔ no ɔno ne yɛma no kwan anaa na asɛm no ahu deɛ nti a ho abaka ne sɛ ɛnyɛ yɛfiri hɔ a na yɛbɛduru ha o yɛfiri baabi na yɛbɛduru ha sei tie in 2017 Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo ɛde directive ɛbaeɛ ɛde krataa ba abɔnten executive instrument sɛ wɔn a aban mu nipa a misuse sirens wɔn pɛntɛm ti na wɔn asɔ siren esi so na wow na wɔn pɛntɛm akɔ no obiara mboro so ɛno nti ɔde saa nhyehyɛ yi baeɛ sɛ ɛma obiara nyana dwen sɛ ɔbɛyi so saa adeɛ no agye sɛ wowɔ tumi krataa yɛ a biribi nti wakɔ aposifoɔ hɔ na yɛsɛ yɛma wo escort siren no wobɛsɔ siren no a it should be justifiable ɛno nti hwɛ ne yie ɔsɔ siren no a na wow na ɔde adi akyire ɛno nti hwɛ ne yie 2017 directive ne baeɛ no in 2021 Nana Addo san so ɛde saa ɛyɛ directive no ɛsan so baa biem sɛ ɔde bane the misuse of sirens by government officials ɛnti wa Facebook ha deɛ nti a ɔde ɛyɛ directive ne baeɛ no sɛ ministers, deputy ministers, regional ministers, MMDC, CEOs of government agencies and officials at the presidency were not permitted to use sirens unless specifically authorized by law. Enti ɔde ne nyinaa ba sɛ gye sɛ mmara ɛna ama ho kwan to or state provision nyinaa under regulation 74 of the road traffic regulation 2012 LI 2180 ne nyinaa ɔsɛ sirens are generally restricted to sankofo yi nti gye sɛ police, fire service, ambulance, recognized government security agencies and I say bullion van are authorized car bi a outside the mabobo bosu bia no unni to me say also siren no enti ye bisa say 2017 directive ne bae no eba ne saying na 2021 Nana Addo sound directive ne bae or the bae because ohun say na point is no omu ni so MPs omu ni so omu ni so na deɛ abɛtwam koraa so ɛne sɛ yɛbisa sɛ MPs a wɔn ɛwɔ sɛ wɔn de mmara yɛ adwuma government appointees a yɛ expect sɛ wɔn de mmara bɛyɛ adwuma so wɔn fa mmara ne nyɛ adwuma who do you expect sɛ ɔde mmara bɛyɛ adwuma nti sɛ obi da ambulance mu na sɛ owu na wosɔ deɛ wow na driver fo ibu afu nti wɔn sɛ wɔn ma wɔ kwan na ambulance no so wɔsɔ de nipa na wɔpra no ɛkɔ hospital obi a owu kɔ hospital a why ni yensebu no enti kyerɛ sɛ directive ne kɔɔ no Nana Addo time on 2 occasions they didn't heed to the directive wɔn amfa ni die ama wɔn panin no wɔn amfa ni die ama wɔn panin no as at that time and also the second one kɔɔ still wɔn amfa ni die ama wɔn panin no deɛ nti a meka sɛ wɔn amfa ni die ama wɔn panin ni sɛ His Excellency John Dramani Mahama asan so ɛde another directive aba sɛ saa nneɛma na ɛkɔ so no ɛntwa yie so wobisa wo ho sɛ nti mpanimfo a yɛ expect sɛ nka wɔmɛdi mmara so no wɔn mfa mmara nyɛ adwuma wɔn build this social class no akyɛ ama yɛhu sɛ wɔn deɛ wɔn wɔ soro na yɛsɛ woyɛ ne yie a nka wɔnim teɛ wobɛduru baabi no na ɛkwan no pothole nti na traffic tententententen baabi a ɛhia sɛ yɛbɛpaakye kwan no kakraa bi o yɛbɛpaakye kwan no kakraa bi na nka kwan no adamu no pothole nti na akye traffic tententententen wo MP wo DC wo minister wo a wo tumi a wo sɛ wohwɛ na saa de no kɔ so no woanyɛ ama pothole ni da hɔ ma traffic akye teacher ni edi ɛyɛ traffic nim doctor edi traffic nim, lawyer edi traffic nim, edipa bebre ekuafo nyina di traffic nim, wo se wo pentemti na wa yiafa ho na wa so siren wow directive ne buy no enso man fa anya adwuma na tie ora abansoma the backbone ono na latest information no odi tuja e kire se no krese Ghana empanifo no wo mo fa boga anya so an enti edenti na man basa sa president edi directive aba na ebinum se wo mu ni so tie bagben
police resources, particularly police escort services, and the installation and use of sirens on vehicles. The communication requests that the directive be brought to the attention of honorable members of parliament and the parliamentary service. Honorable members, according to the communication, Cabinet, in compliance with existing law, has requested, among other things, that no person shall install or use a siren on any official or private vehicle without the prior written authorization of the minister responsible for the interior.
Enti wey abansoma ne backbone na everyday ade omanpanin directive or the abetudwa no cabinet na atena se afa adwen. Enti first time another issues are directive no anyadwuma, second time anyadwuma, and na president John Dramani Mahama so asanso issue the same thing to mpanimfo a ye expect say wo be ebedi mra ebeye adwuma be di mra so na yen nchirima no yen so ye di so and ya it happened just yesterday and ya it is a wood chika na say so tisa siren na no why confused unim say ambulance so say him for enti say four-wheel drive no otwamu a or the siren ni twamu sa na once a car sa aka ni bi na omo so de akire taxi for de akire truck for de akire na akoye chaos na unhu the all called the oba. The indiscipline ekoso was some members of parliament mu, some government appointees mu no, it must stop. No one is above the law. No one is above the law. Say yenina ya create system wa enya adwuma. If the system is not working, yenina yen feel the brand of what we all created. Enti pothole na da ho a wan pache, wan hweme am pache. Anase bibia ekwan no enya no wan hweme anya ne yie no, enu nti na traffic ache tententen no, enu nti dimu bi. Car no asai si kwan mu ho a, yankoto police fo yankoto no, wo se wo de wo pese wo fa ho na hwan na nim. Nurse fo dim, a doctor fo dim, teacher fo dim. Wo de wo so uni so. Directive no so aba wo so onfa nya adwuma. Now His Excellency John Dramani Mahama mani encha mani nwie wo wapen so you shouldn't issue such directive ibiem, but you must ensure say wo de mra no be adwuma, because nobody is above the law in this country. Sadie ekum nipa bebre because of the ambulance ni mo se cars ni ma ne kwan, but ebufu nti obi a ye cho na nipa no so hia se ye de ne kɔ. But jo wani mu na car no wa kire no fi say eye four-wheel drive bia ono obi timi ka say obi kura koto aduane ma ne girlfriend na waso siren yesi so na wow yem famra ni nyadwuma. Your Excellency, ensure that this time round it works, because Nanado Pencil or issued on 2 occasions it didn't work. Woman funny dia mama penny no, it didn't work. One cause why you use sirens no. But this time round, Your Excellency, President John Dramani Mahama, reset agenda no maninya juma. Meye hunu say adino aye juma. Never again should we see say four-wheel drive be and a government appointee be aso esi so wow until say Sani panel has been mandated. Yamanu to me, according to the road, traffic road regulations, no, say also siren no, and yes sir, please President, crack the whip this time round, because nobody is above the law. Medasipi, right? Insha 104.5 in Ninkomobi. Shesa obienya nkwanhyia na wonsomu na we apagya no na ɔde na fa ha na amodwono my Ghana ho yemfa adwen emfa my Ghana ho sanse ye de ye nie set bia no ye de ye de nie ebekɔ yie senko yie ye de nie na bibisa Kofi asɛm bi na minim senka ukɔ school a akyerɛkyerɛfo a ɛbɛkyerɛ wade ɛne empo ɛyɛ facilities ɛwɔ school hɔ sebia enkonya papa bi fan papa bi bow akyerɛkyerɛfo no so akwadare wɔn hwɛ sɛ wani bɛkɔ adesua ho deɛ wɔsɔ wɔn kyerɛw no wɔn kyerɛw yie wɔn bɛbɛtu fu etu pa sɛ bɛyɛ a wobɛtumi anyina bɛyɛ panimpa na ne yɛ bi wɔ ha wɔyɛ firi wakwan mu na nei ɛyɛ akɔyɛ sɛ Ghana asɛ yɛnya new discovery bi Isaac Newton ɛyɛ ne discovery wie no law of gravity n'akyi no ɔkɔtena apu dua bi ase a propound ɛyɛ law of gravity owie yɛ no Ghana force so MC yɛn so yɛnya a new invention Ghana force so yɛdane yɛn ho philosophers ɛne inventors yɛde new invention aba nti nei nkɔmɔ no yɛ drift kakra every say wokɔ school a ɛyɛ kyerɛkyerɛfoɔ ne facilities a ɛwɔ school hɔ no ɛna ɛboa mo adesua akɔnkan ɛyɛ drift kakra ti na bɛhɛ radio stations ahodoɔ so na obi ɛka na dwen ɛna obi ɛka na dwen ɛfa adesua ho ɛnwoma sua na obi ɛka na deɛ nɛnra mekɔ sua pɔn bi mu kɔdi dwuma bi na yɛgyinagyina hɔ a yɛdi yɛtwɛn sɛ service a yɛkɔ hwɛ no yɛn nsa bɛka no ɛna ɛyɛ ɛnam sɛ yɛ campus nti no students bi wɔ hɔ mpanimfoɔ bi so a wɔn so aba hɔ wɔ hɔ na students no nkɔm a wɔn die no ɛna panin bi ɛtwe n'aso ɛna saa na ɔretie bi na mɛ so bi gyina hɔ bi intimate ya ne sɛ panin no ayi na abie na no na wayɛ ne space yie ɔsɛ mranteɛ ensɛm ne bi hɔ a me yɛmfa ne tra o ma momfa ne tra san sɛ education enwumasua ɛnyɛ sɛ wokɔ school no akɔ pass nsɔhwɛ nko akɛkɛ o dabi university na ɛwɔ hɔ no ɛwɔ hɔ sɛ ɛbɛhyepu yɛ adwene ɛbɛhyepu yɛ akoma ɛne yɛn nsa nyinaa sɛ ɛbɛkyerɛ ma yɛn nsa no adwuma na ɛnyɛ sɛ wobɛtwa nsɔhwɛ nko akɛkɛ dabi san sɛ university a ɛbɛda ne fashion yɛde ahosiesie ɛna ɛbɛkɔ no saa university no ɛntimi fanfa so bi amrɛ yɛn ɔbɛda sɛm a wɔka no ɛwɔ mpaa enti student no afei no attention aba hɔ bra baako gyina nkyɛn ɔsɛ papa deɛ wo kenkan no kuro nanso so mahwɛ biribiara hunu sɛ Ghana ha sei corruption ketahyehyɛ bebrebe a ɛkɔ so wɔ Ghana ha sei no menhunu obi a asɛ ne ho atete ɛna ɔyɛ yɛ a yɛde saa sobɔ no bɔ no ɔmo a yɛde saa sobɔ no bɔ ɔmo nyinaa yɛ ɔmo a wobɛhu so abɔ ne tie wɔtwi n'ataadeɛ so kama ɛnso n'adwene no ɔntwi so wɔtwi ataadeɛ no polish ne shoe kama ba bɛbi akyire no wɔhu sɛ saa adwene no deɛ wanto so adwene no nyɛ polish adwene deɛ amoamoa enti kwadu no a yɛde bɔ ɔmo ayɛ corruption ɔmo ayɛ corrupt yɛna wei nkɔyɛ pani wei wa di sika pani wei wie sika no ɛnyɛ wɔn mo a wɔn atade atete ɛne ɛyɛ na yɛka saa kyerɛ wɔn ana yɛka fa wɔn ho nti papa na no akyerɛ sɛn nti yɛkɔ school no university na ntimi anhyepu yɛ adwene ntimi anhyepu yɛ nsa ntimi anhyepu ɛyɛ yɛ ne yɛ ama sesei obi wɔ university obi awie university owie ɛkɔyɛ adwuma yɛsɛ ɔyɛ corrupt okonya position wɔ aban ni mu a ɔsɛ ɔyɛ corrupt nti where do we draw the line na papa no sɛ wo so deɛ waka no wɔ mu o afei na akɔyɛ asɛ obiara asɛ ayɛ asereɛ nam sɛ no saa asɛm ɛnyɛ sereɛ ɛno nti ɛwɔ sɛ yɛde kɔ adwendwen mu na yɛdwene ho yie paa ɛsiane sɛ yɛde yɛ sereɛ as usual ɛmmoa ɛnkyɛ koraa ɛne ɛtete sɛ parliament koraa sɛ ɔbɛyɛ nhyehyɛeɛ bi sɛ parliament for members of parliament ɛbɛyɛ mmara bi ɛde afa ɛkwan a students titiri mmaa no wɔn ɛfa so ɛde ɛbɔ wɔn ti mmarima koraa no wɔn abɔ wɔn ti ne adeade no wɔn bɛyɛ mmara de afa ho ade a Ghana yɛsi yɛn nyi ntum na minister for education aka asɛm bi ɛde afa saa adeɛ no ho minister say Ghana ha say yɛn nyi ntum yɛwɔ yɛn hyehyɛ yɛde yɛ adwuma nti yɛn nyi ntum sɛ yɛbɛma nkɔdaa ana students even if it is pupils primary level no and access students at the tertiary level yɛbɛma wɔn de long hairs one yi ten na so abɔ nyi no abɔ no huhu bi na ɔde akɔsi lecture hall na ɔde kyerɛ deɛ enti yɛntie minister for education Ora Haruna Idrisu na sɛm ɔka yɛ at the 75th year anniversary celebration there babi ɛkɔ so yɛntie na sɛm a ɔka yɛ kakra yɛntie na yɛnhwɛ na
there is an ongoing debate in social media about haircuts and size and length of hair in secondary schools. We will not tolerate it today. We will not tolerate it tomorrow. There is an ongoing debate in social media about haircuts and size and length of hair in secondary schools. We will not tolerate it today. We will not tolerate it tomorrow.
Okay, Minister Edase, enti Minister ne o say yen so ne enso so china. Nsɛm bi kɔ so social media ɛfa etire yɛ ho na no mo kai sɛ abaya bi a ɔkɔ school na ne teacher for ɛde apaso to ne tirim etwitwa yɛ ɛbɛgye ntra ha wɔ man mu bebree. Enti ne wo penimfo bi a ɔmo te nkyɛn a ɔmo hwɛ ɔmo say a wotirihwi ɛna ade kɔ school wotirihwi ayɛ tententen ɛna wabɔ ɛna ɔsɛ wotwitwa ɛna yɛ say yɛbisa sɛ tirihwi no esua de ana etirihwi ni sua de ana etrinyi no sɛ wobɛyɛ ne tenten sɛ wobɛyɛ ne tietia no twaka bɛn na ɛwɔ wɔ adesua so twaka bɛn na ɛwɔ wɔ man yi mpuntuo so ɛno nti question na aberante no bisaeɛ no wɔn a wɔkɔ school abɔ tie atwa wɔn ti kama wɔn na yɛ corrupt nti sɛ yɛde saa de no ɛde yɛ akwansidie ɛde si asuafoɔ kwan sɛ yɛ wɔn nsua deɛ a are we being fair to them saa nhyehyɛeɛ wei sei metietie mu a na kyɛ sɛ tete Gold Coast time no colonial era no ɛna wɔn a na ɛkɔ school ɛwɔ castle no blacks a na ɛkɔ school maya anasa nkɔdaa blacks yɛ tuntumfoɔ sɛmi no yɛne aborɔfo no ɛbɔ mu kɔ school ɛwɔ castle hɔ no blacks no yɛyi wɔn ti kware sakora na aborɔfo no de wɔn ti hwi gu so sɛ ɛbɛyɛ nsonsansoɔ ɛbɛ differentiate blacks no ɛfiri white no ntɛm nti ɛno na ɛhyɛ aseɛ efiri saa brɛ na abɛsi nnɛ ɛna aka hɔ there is no justification there is no moral justification sɛ obi tiri hwi gu ne tiri so a saa nipa no ɔyɛ corrupt anaasɛ ɔyɛ nipa pɔnini anaasɛ ɔbaa bi kɔ school no wahyɛ asomade bɛrima bi ahyɛ asomade a ɔyɛ corrupt aberanteɛ bi pirikyi naano mikotipie ne so wɔyɛ tattoo agu ne ho nyinaa ɔsɛ ɔka nyamesɛm korɔgye na ɔka but ɛnam yɛ culture yɛadwene yɛ mindset nti sɛ obi a wɔyɛ tattoo bia no ɔyɛ nipa pɔnini nti obi atwa mu a no watwe na no ɔhwɛ no but ɔka nyansasɛm paa why na yɛ corrupt wɔ man yi mu a ɔho so ɔhyɛ asomade bɛrima na wɔba nasum anaasɛ wɔyɛ dreadlocks why na wɔho no bi ekurom ha wɔn a wɔyɛ corrupt nyinaa ɛyɛ wɔn a wɔhyɛ suit abɔ tie wɔn adresse kama atwa wɔn ti nti na babafoɔ sɛ babafoɔ so abɛ contributors of national morality nti babafoɔ anya adwuma paa wokɔ school wokɔ pɛ adwuma koraa yɛsɛ wo dress nyɛ wo tiri hwi no wantwitwa wo de dreadlocks ba yɛnyɛ wo adwuma pɛ krampo ɛwom babisa ho sɛ why na wɔyɛ corrupt why na yɛde corruption atage no a ne tiri hwi egu so tententen wɔyɛ dreadlocks anaa wɔbɔ n'asom wɔn nyinaa bɔ tie ahyɛ suit address polish wɔ mpaboa kamakama ɛhɔ deɛ yɛadwene nkɔ hɔ na deɛ twama wo koraa recently ɛyɛ university UMAT vice chancellor na sɛm ɔka yɛ sɛ UMAT vice chancellor ɔse next academic year ɔmpene ma ɛma no anaasɛ obi amfa long hair ɛmma class ha sei na yɛntie na sɛm no ɔno so na sɛm ɔka yɛ yɛntie
Men are coming to UMAT class with plaited hair, earrings, and our female students are almost naked. Let me give you another bomb. If you are from UMAT, listen carefully. From next academic year, you can't dress that way to class.
Anyo, so who you matter from the next academic year? Wabo tin. Washa sumade unti from my classroom ho. They want to treat them as kids. What is the essence? And penifo wa krom omo holier than thou. They profess to be holier than thou. Omo ye kron eche Yesu Kristo mpo. Mon penifo ya na mugu school ho, girls ne ba school ho na mo fa omo. Search for grades. Me call school, me wo mates bi wo ho a lectures bi tata omo a. Wa man ne wa na in fact obe fail. Handouts, yes, but you sell them in the school on campuses. Students need to want to handouts now. A woman say mrase but you sell them. What are you teaching them? Morality being a modesha. Now because the team here, a good team so any asmadia was share and no and a moment come and family beam. And what essence? To what end? And a ebeboa additional. And to what end? And your mona moya corrupt and a mofrano esiamo. Sansi esi odi chino sia odi kainantie. Mona mo from mofrano school ho mo how to be morally awkward. And morality no ye fa free school ho and ye fa free. Mo yen lectures mo ne man de da. Wa mama na anyone na me ma grade. Corruption I can say with university into a free university or page no na adwene na say enya tade hye enya suit hye enya tie bo enya timi yenjitwa ye enya long hair enya sakora ubeyi ena ema akoda no obesua de anaso obehuna de dia mo ye no school ho no lecture say papa nom mo na mo chen koda no immorality mo na mo kire mo school ho. Enti akoda ni be school atade o hye ni ti hwe a wabɔ asomade e hye no eno no e wo cheka ben wadesua no so satiti colonial mentality no ya na enim abrofo no ko school a na ya chi blacks no etwa wontri abaya na ya twa ni ti sakora be ma ya twa ni ti sakora adan ya oye black na abrofo no wo mutirimi egugu so abrofo no a wo ye ka e ma yen ye tenem ye tobi no wo mutwa mutirimi abrofo wo mutirimi gu wo ho bebre tenten no. What is the difference between abrofo ne yen ya dwene nko and almost the nko na? What is the justification? Minister for Education munhwe ne ye because mama abrofo no dominate as a ya dwene ya mentality kura mosora mo se mokoje reparations mokoje mpata wa abrofo because me fire slaves. You are making us slaves in our own country. Mentality in society and society and it's yen say adwene kakra yen say adwene no yen put systems in place a be education etu mpon systems a be education etu mpon enye trimi ye enye asomade hye nye so obi nkoyiniti o ma oba monity eno emfa ensua de and change morality and manipa enye corrupt. You are corrupt but mo botai mo she suit ma polish mo mpaboa na student no wo so no onye den me de masemasi we Ohiama Adwenjen. I ensure 104.5. Bididi Nana Kwabna Ampratwum. Acknowledgement to the Godfather in radio, Jimmy Agla, for this wonderful piece. Yes, Kofi wa say na minim Kofi me engage a TFO in this discussion. Kofi bra, ya engage a TFO in this discussion na yemisa on say said ye ensem no esiko no say na almost so ehunu no. Ya engage o Kofi.
Right. Kwabna. Say asema woka no edika na really quickly short one na make Jeff what the research you better so that is Nigeria na College of Agricultural and Science Education Federal University of Agriculture Nigeria na omo ye research bi in fact we meet me akohwe na wakopa kan kakra bi ode beto so a obehu no they did something on the dressing. I mean, said ye a school for si form, and they said ye disua echo. Now, kind of research na brain tea. There were some effects. It was said ye a school for no or ye mema dear, ye ma dear, and in Susan's way nya ewo adisua so. And it shows that when it comes to the dressing, and a who say ye tea and nishe. Said dressing a ye be school. Said ye be si fire home. ako school and also boy in addition it is already the concluding part no we can't say be because of the was the rate at which indecent dressing has infiltrated into academic environment in the University of Agriculture students is alarming. Most female students who are female are preoccupied with what to put on to seduce the opposite sex than what to read to become someone responsible in future. Some of the male students also spend their time wearing tattered dressings all in the name of fashion with little consideration for moral uprightness and those and so recommendations or school authorities should take very practical initiative to embark on reorientation about the potential dangers associated with indecent dressing to prevent decline in academic performance of students. It tells you say the performance of students was some correspondence and I say our relations be with dressings na ya allow and they said ye sima omo efa omo ba class na kwabra ya wagana ha ba ko na boss you measure see free ho ya Africans
omoma indicators say how it affects their education omoma indicators
it's all there in the research na okwa document in the doso okwa betimi aka that's why I've given you the source na ade ba ko ne say morality a part of the education. Yeah, educate you say book unko read the theories. But morals na a what system in the America bet what dear krana all theories no say America first.
That's right.
What do I say? The America titi wina wo ma what the America or the Americans who show mu. Yeah Africans yeah your culture your kwan fa so etna. And they said, you see, no fa. We can't take morality and uprightness aside education.
That's right.
In that quest, we will have a very disorganized society because Ghana, our culture. Anything the Western life, no by education, we are complaining, say, indisciplined doors. Me why? Here complaining. Because that is their culture. And once I ever see this, I don't know. Say, and from my it we are seeing that one as what indiscipline. Why are we calling this indiscipline? So I let me teacher him cardio patron. And outside in the sanity, Western countries sanity, and here pen is anaba. So if we have to allow everything and we don't inculcate morality. Our students even academic performance could be affected. If I will come to dressing codes and matapapa, because these dressing codes no could be lead to distractions. I didn't know my teacher for not almost teacher for uniform and almost a better especially man particularly. As our pump teacher ni minimum the entire Nancy class adiano as a me huni bebre. And there are schools my teachers in uniform but who be private schools because they don't want any distraction our lecture hall and our class because teacher ni atade obehye say you vote na hey no okochere nkwada de no wa shat ade bi achichire no hwe ne form hwe say you sitie na wo gina class animu a do you think that they will be concentrating on the lectures? That is it. And you hear dressing so bad dressing ye can't search for grades lecture we anyway akoda lecture way after student way some of these things are the cause although lecturers need to mean to a fact but some of the students the dressing how they put themselves up I said they will see a memano and let's be frank dressing even get lecture hall who share or mokra bontia e be kwabana and I think that say ya titi omo dia school yes here titi will be there morality is part of the education.
That's right.
And it must go beyond academics, theory ne ho no instill that particular discipline. Yes sir. Omo free ho ya ala omo sa no omo de namu a omo be pia bonten no on kakra ye hunu krom kra na yesu na no na ba ko tra trotrom papa bi say awura aden and am say aden ye beka school mu o no yen kan hwe what the mention as enti odi pia bantidako obekọ office no wo ye manager otiwo dressing our secretary the member office no just udwane and so let's all try.
That's right.
Now yensha say yes we have to actually accept say obia etimi eye de ope or want the right near day. But let's regulate certain things. That is why the introduction of school uniform say that's to bring uniformity so that morality can be actually emphasized in the schools. I like that point to say you're being still discipline and morality.
That's right.
Aside academics no because enye no nko a and the bobra o my too important.
Good. Me know your dream was our point, you know. That is why I stated the two can say commentaries, you know. But we say uniform channel. It is not because of morality. Uniform. It is because of uniformity. Yen na ye be hu say na ye ba ko. One more was senior high school because that mama on send fian more senior high schools na teachers ne fa wo no. Eye wo mo ho ma ro into the teachers ne fa wo mo na. Eye morality. Adwene no say that from baby a free ba. Enya kwada no na expose no homa teachers no afa wo mu. Adwene na teachers na kasa adwene na aye corrupted that free baby o mu free ba. Nya kwada no ho a wo ro. Nya no ho a expose. Nya ne tri hwi a wo bo. Enya na somade a wo hye na ma teacher na yo. Teacher ni na adwene na corrupt no different baby ba. Enti enya atadehye anasa hu sie no na ema nkwada no morally omo ye bad. Ye say free na dia ko school. Who take come and say enti akwada ne ti classroom ho e wo say teacher omo na morally omo ya upright. Ye na edutum ya kan o ha say. But enye no na ebesesa bibi because minister what bought tie ashe suit no ono is it morally upright? Ofori yanko.
Well, I cover my medicine charity for you now, but I think say morality is very important.
Very, very important.
Very important to the sense say and there might be we say to say my memory to say OSP. Yes, see OSP ni prosecution be a oye biano still subject to the attorney general. The attorney general at any point in time can step in.
Yeah.
Into morality no in the sense said into the to me akwa show bin san say ya gitum say nipa no onye ye bone me nipa no o wa dwempa o wa komapa say obetimi I mean he will be able to steer us to our final destination.
That's right.
You was say no absolutely into say ko ba say nipa no say why I didn't tell for my brain and say almost saying so about tribunals. I'm not diverting, but I'm making a point.
Okay.
Say I didn't tell any tribunal. So we at some point in time, one yashe ye na ebi ekotoni pa bone for nsema. So nipa na sabi oni ntete pa oni nipa ho do oni nipa ho morally no. I mean wa dike wa said that intini say onyamra bi obetimi de edi bone.
That's right.
So, and in the work and cranny, I mean, Nipa who say there, it does not determine the who say Nipano, why dreadlocks not I didn't see.
Now, how much a castle? It's now sorry them or castle, original sorry them. How do we see them? Then you can follow.
Yeah, I understand it, but on the flip side also, friend is saying, a Nipano said you were saying, no. Said was saying no bet me actually nipa ko already. Oh yeah.
What do you know they hear no? We knew how they hear no.
No, I can understand your point. Me understand, but I'm saying say nipa no so said was saying no because in as much as a morally no very important. The dressing also is very important.
Maybe say kwabena say. Me ntwa no bi bisa kwabena say. Electrician for overall no. Obetimi ahye bia betena konso ye nima no pe.
Enadwuma
ye hu wa. Enadwuma tade. Nti wo hye bia be me aka say kwabena ye dey.
We electrician.
Good. But overall no nkyere say oh you good electrician.
And yes, we're good. The quality doesn't come in here.
No,
we are looking at the facial.
No. They can only want to say. Me
say dressing gives identity.
Right. Me share overall because me electrician. Or no electrician. Nti atadne na hu no say hey good electrician e kono obetima baba ye I bomb e dia ma
no onye electrician it is o hye betena ha say ya de obehu wo screen so bia ka say ada na okoye electrical yi bi ansa na wo ba adwuma na that perception will come. So and America said the dressing will give identity.
It's an impression.
That is it because a more identity and that's why it matters.
But what the reality nene say ya boss suit no ya share suit about tie no ya yeti ministry ho yeti offices ho ya corruption no ya corrupt no yes that is my argument. That is my argument.
That's another discussion altogether.
No, it's part of the argument
because listen,
that is the crux of the matter
when it comes to the quality because when you relate to education as to the dressing code the wo ye no yenim school for no said the ebi ye wo ho we know soldier for call and police for call no check criminals yetimi chi bi no mu fra kra ansa na ya hwemo hu say akwa we kura onka di enti ne echi no because the rest be away no maybe away give you certain identity and that is why I talked about the fact that there should be a uniformity. Morality ni chere saying omo ye say that that's a culture they are living, majority of them, right? So you can have a few of them on Montesa. You could have a few of
yes,
them.
Yes, generalize.
Generalize. And that is why it matters. It's your society, be an environment, be near Casa, say near Pessia Kodia. When you come into a different thing, you become odd.
Absolutely.
Yes. What them raba also train Nimrano, Nisunsu and so, didn't tell them ranaba. Now, Nim,
okay, you need to understand, say, me, how you dress. Said your bed dress, a bed chenny pakwa.
No, Obina didn't actually.
Mamma Matthew was say, Ude Buamka, Mebuse Metidu, Temunson say, or say na share, or baby Shiano, Ufra a German for and Toma.
While classify a German
and Toma. Maybe so
no German for.
Maybe I know Bano German for. See and Tino. At the corner, walk up a seven.
Okay. Mammy Yaman to the Jeff Abade Fatoso and I pay stir controversy. Maybe they may say at Aden and the Panado Bay 03220-83581 03220-83582 and 83583. Mammy for first caller. Hello. Okay. 03220-83581 03. Okay. Hello.
Ampratwum.
Eja.
Mejo
also papa.
I'll be beneath the king.
Let's see what we beneath.
I'm coming to my FD coming until the United States number 3.
Okay, Yanko.
And now that's what I can say. And Tadias Maho can say, Mofani is an ever. Now, I end the embargo, but not a family home. With me, shout, baby, now show ban, Nina Swap, and then the Bobby and one. What says that?
Hello? Hello, Obini?
Hello.
Oh, Obini Atiko, okay. Hello?
Good morning.
Good morning, Minia. Okay.
Your friend, after.
After it, you?
Now, dress and nothing now, all come. A view I and I asked them to take sicker. Now, you could do one and man now more women. And a dress that someone, a big musky need to pay. Not a moving. Oh, let's be more or no more for a year, but now you're still no more check. At the tail and no more. Now, some for let me give you some more school for almost no more school. Oh, and the school media, more school, my dress and now over this national. Me training power.
And to me, beside question, sir, Nippon addressing no, a man or yes school noir. Ebe corruption no efinitrim. Ebe
my hands are corrupting. My hands are corrupting.
I heard it.
Obi on man the bread now wash no. Etima obia ono to won say I want one sir and name din. Aba man addition no kra no be na den. They be obey say ono to say I would no my
me that's a power so watching share no also the answer 03220 83581 03220 hello. Yes sir.
And I know
already adum now so
but I am but on the bena ammonia we deal him.
Okay and
I
Major so yeah
thank you and dress maybe say if you are a teacher for be a you are dress here or dress at the core in a man I can't be see the move it means you are not dress why you live for the name of crown
then about an impaful
what is
then about an impaful now there be people in impaful there was on carry Yen twaso.
Then Ampratwum.
Yeah.
They go powerful. Ama agena teacher different channel. Now agena for aba be say this produce. The best three. Rest any the amount. Then no so na mo mu yan dey. So, ko school no na say we be na dressing. As a for agena say, enti e do ko ye no. E na wo kwa ko yan dey o. En ko say obi te bi obi start phone. Obi start we to ba do say Said the other if I need ban out the year and the amount in Ziadi. Focus on the coin or sooner you know and moon never walk.
Okay, great. Midasepa. Also, the other say yes. Yes, hello.
Ampratwum.
Yay.
Me mama ni adwuma.
Ejo so pa benia.
Mediano Duncan commercial official taxi that begin about. And I pay Uncle Ponto no was in shall we say in a care do gas in a stove money. So I'm like assume. Now unim busy. And then I am influence at the training at the Fiana rape Nessa and your money corruption in a winning. Bema was this pro or Pema like me for poor ban another cake. I am against your approach about why you neatly dressed. Was send a skirt sentence and a straight dress come on. No matter how about him fit. But about 7 days and any more yes again walk of fat, break your dear son in Nufu, who are cautious skirt kitty, who approach him about radio me and make me another. Simple. And power approaching Williams. The same applies to students, you know. Students who are just saying, teacher, what permanent who's there? I play with the year, I mean, another, and power one and after that. And that's how I'm Palano, so the teachers and the top pass you woman. What feel what more plan of one to pass it? If they didn't know the next Maya, with the corruption. Or corruption teacher needing to teach not pass on being a position, you know. So, it's a bit of a pet more on what?
Miss our question back. And Kodana was senior high school, so obviously uniform, maybe.
That's right.
And today, the teachers, anyone that they be.
I was uniform not the man. Wow.
Okay, all right. Hello.
Good morning.
Okay, good morning. Okay, mommy, it's you.
Me pacho, asama mo kano. And I make him be at
yet you.
So wouldn't you fear who free mu court at school no dear? One should you be young. Now soon ye be. At the Fientiano, and my Disnian and Semaphom. And at the same time, and my Disnian and Semaphom. And then your force is a school near one school, no teacher need power.
That's right.
Because when you fear, may Baba Yawo or Pentadia a year life for dear. And so when you Tayanti. O call school to be any will be there. The man will be pleasant at home. Until so when you have the so best at the end of the other ball blood that they are will be pleasant and talk.
That's right. Best way that's it. Who's when you have Brisa Chechini, now better than Yakonata, they were saying now pressure. Like I said, I was saying to the Macofano. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Vinia.
Another
Radiadum.
That's him. Kiao ni mpeni ponina. Akara sama moke. No crap. It is in Tibia. Bible said, "Dear Benham is war, in Tibia Milano." Only, Yadi cannot tell to us, say, ya. Which I say, Penifone say, a 10 hour more bonny rasta now, we had the bastion or ye, a bonny and nasty or more masses to move on Makudu, a small one was a 10 or more bonny that any amount more corrupt or so on.
Midase. Well, and one was Church Muno, Medawase Pepe. One was situated assembly, Midase.
Okay. Me imagine the big kindness. And yes, be a was who come our stay home corner or cross the war, which me 85 Ghana Tika for us in our afternoon. Which me, me patron, me imagine anything Colano Mab Rasta, I after a Gumochi Basaba for modern Namadu Kuskunia. Yamo Muni Frivo, Nipan way for 450 or cost for the popular comfort. We had to obey comfort. But yet, to 2 years, every year, or who Ghana Tika and
Medase pa. Medase inti no. Okay. Hello.
Hello, Nana.
Yes, sir.
Nana, what is it?
Adum na ne kro crying, bra.
Nana ko bi ni fe yes.
Oh, okay, ko bi just saying.
Ko pa no na. Nana de tene se. Grano before you go school no ma say that though. I say if you know they cool, no teacher ni who are one the boy cross on watch him. The boy cry, Bema, Jinaso, the old teacher, no, you're getting much in a day, not in a room, get you, Juba Pena. Only the one and the boy, you know, what you know, I was or I trampler. It's mostly the teachers in the problem, and Crana the problem teachers. And then Tadi be on Bessie. Oh, I you money chinchim homonia the teaching akro you so you use no don't be advantage on top of using it. This is no problem in the teachers and crying hard in the pant, any free, nobody goes school. You'll be at the bay, and a babua. That's
it. Okay, what's the other saying? Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Pastor Boko. Media and say, and yet dressing and it's any pursuit.
That's it.
We are Bonita. We are Bonini. Why do you down to obey my papa?
That's right. Great. And also the NSA Feminine Como. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
104.5, but on the letter workers will be a year.
Ubia.
I some work as a fiat than group.
It's you.
Media, yes, so man and calling a friend for more, or man, it is a move. Media Bema. At the end, your father, will be a looking, oh, man, that the entire discrimination, yes, human right, and a elbow man, you. Media, yes, son, and thing that the two constitutions, and I know as I know. Oh, yes, you do for 2 years, 10 years, oh, really, also a name, in Maria Channel. For 2 years at time. Yeah, we are not a touch with the free, I better say, and so on. Don't make it, the only you know, or man, you have send this near PP. Yes, and yes, and never move. What to see, no, Mr. Bill said, yes, somebody, and some, nothing, Yama, any president, we are, Mr. Say, your confidence with this, oh, my way, or money, but you own. Now I don't take you. And near my baby, I didn't know what you used to that for a change. Now, man,
Sir, my Bunya Soja Bain, Passan say democracy. It's in Soja Bain. Okay, also the NSA. Okay, also the NSA. Hello. Major Sopa Hamza.
I'm moving on what
I don't see.
Now, okay,
Major so.
I this year I'm visiting to still far and I think down my still far. And I was it will be about what soon and 6 years in a couple of count. I'm in charge of this minister. And I yoke down who you father. I hope the cat and Paladana. Now, for you now, what's more now? Who are you moved on? As I call myself, I did the Nawa or other professional. Ah? Oh, now, we are paying us away as as a father, and my son, man, a small girl. Who girl, our local school. I do so now, and over 1 Saturday. So I just short dress, not a few to press about 5. The whole way. Let me come and come a book. Now, going to book, means a short dress to our deco. For free school, come and society, I know it. You know, get out there.
Yes, and me for last call now into us. Hello.
Ampratwum.
Yay. Robert.
Catch the do.
I was go.
Catch it off when you're in the castle. I'll go to go back up there. Nampacho, no, Asantimako can't say. Now, also in Chairman. Kuka, incoming Chairman Bakopa, also in Chairman, and it became almost Java.
Okay.
Now, Ampratwum.
Yay.
Eti, ye Ghana ya, ye team that day, and no year we are not a Ghana who run you whom to say. Ampratwum, me see, Ghana who run you whom we are not a Ghana now, ye team of fan, and only you whom we are, then catch you. Ampratwum. Na me pacho me ma ya jani e de ba di ya jano
oh ene ho ne yako ene enkomo no
school boy asemi ma me ka school boy na asemi bi abetu dia me kan say ya kire man na say ya nfa emrani enyoma anfa ntoye anfa ntete o man ya o man ne bo enti yanko
we dey one wakati ho okay ni be say Kofi yes
ya kwabranti utie wo mu a wo kasa ayi nyina o kasa o atade ne nya hwe sa akwala na sai a wo nso pani ya wo hu yie no ana wo pani nya adwene pa no oma gye atum number 1 sɛ akwada na sɛi ti atade ɛhyɛ no no kyerɛ sɛ wasɛi ɛna wɔde aba. And the premise of the discussion no any asɛm a na meka ne sɛ ɛnu nti ne yɛde wɔn kɔ school si yɛ kɔkyerɛ wɔn morality, right? Wasɛi nti yɛ kɔtete ne yie ɛdi saa no ɔma ne saa ntade yɛ mpɛmɛti wɔ school hɔ ɛnu nti na ne yɛ ka ho asɛm sɛ mede university ne yɛ example no because ohu akwada no bohu sɛ akwada we asɛi na ɛmɛ de sɛ college ne ka sɛ atade ɛhyɛ ne nti wasɛi nti wo teacher ni na ɛsɛ ohu no nyansa nti sɛ teacher ni no so ma regulations yɛ nhyehyɛ bi sɛ ɛnea memma wo mfa saa adeɛ no mɛtena hɔ environment wo because wo de tena hɔ ɛbɛto mi so ntudua ana ɛbɛ distract wa foforɔ mu susua adeɛ kura de sua enti ɛbɛmo mo agyae saa ntade ne hyɛ I don't see anything wrong with that. Because we need to train them aside academics, you know,
That's right.
morality.
That's
morality need be say, obi be corrupt if it's no man. It will school na jani say bibia what me ya.
Nti
obekwa kodru so no.
Ni timi na wabɔ no na man corrupt, man corrupt.
Don't get it in that direction. Say Debbie meba. It's not about nitimi. Me tiwe the way I see akate me the obi so be jani de ka won say kwa me de so ye different. But school ye ka school a ye kotiti nipa. Not only suppression, not any suppression. Suppression. Oko abrochia, omu school die no. How omu students see a behavior na ye more opportunities be na different from her. Protocol say bia obefamu ansa kra na what you me kra dru penny bi ho no. Ho ye different. And so ye culture make me say me can say ye Africans, ye be before. And so we have certain culture I see a respect. Edi enti na nei obu anu oka na bia wako blame say ye curriculum na ye academic curriculum ni code of one na ye sesa na mankwala na ye indiscipline. But see mankwala na kwan. So we should allow them to be free. Na de omo pe bi omo timi ye teacher ni kura woni hu kwan say utumi ko kan no ba bia na nke ye kan no kane no a ye fin say instilling morality na ye hu sa ankwala na ye fin so omo nsay ye no. Watade no why no ayi na ade aba teacher ni be make sure say obey the kama those times and the teacher ni wuntimi nkoka eti what the freedom no more ni wutrinwi na ye hwe be ne no or the freedom ne saa de rise and ye hu de ye hu ti se hu se nkwada timi twese kan wo secondary school e de call mum fefo so eco teacher for so let us not be surprised because we want to allow everything and so we should embrace every effect that comes and I'm the research chero na nyama adwene
na the research no be finding that will be finding no mean dispute
it's evidence based
I will not dispute it
science deals with research
and casting stone
but one thing is that one thing we have to understand is that
no it's not casting stone Kofi yanko amaso ne nim komo kakra I say lawyer George Anti ewa so or a private legal practitioner yenene kwadin komo akrana and somewhere if free court ba baby ayo wadwene ni move christene but yenene ni komo na yemisa no nsem ba kwa na mienu bi na lawyer good morning. Good lawyer patron pombo kwa no pay there great yeah that's a piece here from Waje so anopay ye pese ye bisa nsem ba kwa na mienu bi edin kan in fact Supreme Court aka say political parties delegate system no enye constitutional into no parties no amend constitution na omo miemu e ba na say e to aba party no omo ye in good standing and to aba no parties no enso so kan sem bebre bi say e beboa omo bi say emwa e bi Supreme Court ruling ni dey ntwa ye ni ade from where you stand as a constitutional lawyer mpacho who is saying
well over the past years, systems are political parties into the year for the national elections, all the way up to the system of black bearer. Yes, system are your friend of the delegate system. In the delegate system, you have to have officers in the Empire and tech has work from of more police or the level no yeah and stand for going forward no time for black bearer elected almost other selected persons are almost is and I say on five constitution or so almost representative of the party and on the flag bearer. Now flag bearer is known about the praise the hope to obey the president. Now also as I'm not court no as I'm not the constitution especially Article 55 adult.
Hello, lawyer. Me pacho em say o line no e ba de bada say mu no inshada na o pa minim say bebia wo ana say we a bitima Justin kakra ma ya ke be boy pa.
Okay, my been trying to say
now it was getting better. I say now better minim.
Okay, is it a little better now?
Good, yes, it is.
Okay, wonderful. The main issue from the petitioner side was that looking at Article 55 of the Constitution, which speaks about universal adult suffrage near the end, would they compare near political parties are here for the past how many years? They see a NEPA or that's why and said that in past year has been any constitution, no prescriptions maybe a brat. And why was this argument being made? Ocean national elections are national election are a 1 man 1 vote. You're practicing delegate system in national elections. In Tiabana say yam na meyi nipa obedi o mampeni na wedi ye nyina ye nima. 1 man 1 vote. In so far as we qualify to vote, when you voters ID, what registration process, no money adi nyina no. About what time no swan. Utumi ekoto aba e decide nipa obeyi no at o mampeni. Working backwards no. Eba no qualification for president near constitution no actually no and one political parties also ejina so every year on qualification for flag bearer because flag bearer of political party no the aim and anything the aim is to obey the president that should be
okay
that's what Obama now with the president that should be
okay
in the OSHA system you the president now and then I will say a different from system you the flag bearer. That was the main argument that was made. So, and then we'll share some of the arguments about and that it was mainly that the same values of equality and universal adult suffrage now a war constitution like I said need to be translated into the political parties who are essentially organized for purposes of winning elections.
Okay.
And forming governments. Another side of the conversation, and also obvious issue of corruption, no delegate system, no corruption, a breeding. Say, a friend is saying, Prime Minister about the Sonia idea, and no young coffee cocoa season. Because you say MP, you have to buy you as candidate, not standing election. You win election now. You who be this is next election. In 10 years, your cocoa season national year. You nipa 20 year you go here, and nipa 50 year you go here. This is Oshe ye pa. If you know you name, it's an open secret. TV at all, phrase at all, a side of the arguments may say, you not say, you to me to Abanibi. Yeah, registered members of any political party to me to Abanibi. A massa your mano, a brassy. Because about the national election, naming who political party, at least if it's a ministry, a crime is started to about Ghana, I say, me who be that said national election, political party, be at room. Say or to say TV, I'm a voters now to me yet, and yet possible. over how many millions of Ghanaians are yet to be to me in Kase over the corrupt union. And you're possible. In see Emma Samuel Money be a bassem near this. Now, arguments are political parties, making a say, the way our organizing Omohone, the way our Omonioma Fano. Say, yeah, baby, Biemu. Say Obian to Abani be within any registered member of the political party and to Abani Bia. They foresee said the cost of running elections at the cost. That is the first thing. And naturally, of course, the work that the EC would have to even do about party primaries near there. If there are more people voting, naturally that means more ballot papers will be printed, more ballot boxes will be used, you will need more returning officers. So of course, naturally, at the cost. The hidden side of the conversation before the business so enter so almost can say Sisiano, party be members almost 4.5 million. Now say open so the flag bearer. It's first delegate system across run a DIF and say 500,000 and I say 200,000 people. You see, 4.5 million people, no, you can say, Obiaka say, Yababe Joa, say, a better than same debris. Into a hono as another angle of a cana at the crossroom. That's the other side of the conversation. But if you look at the ruling in terms of just law, it is a very sound ruling. And it is sound because on the leg of the argument say Ebano constitution ni moi yede govern national election no constitution na so na yede govern organization of political parties and freedom of association provisions and under political parties acts and other related laws. Now, why should we have different systems for electing somebody who will come and run for election to become president? Adena Ebano, because flag bearer essentially or a president in waiting. Flag bearer be a president in waiting. Would you say their parties need be and say we need national election. But if we are just going by the organization and the way it's supposed to be, any elected flag bearer is a president in waiting. In about the time I ever to Omunina Swaba, na ye bakusa omrambedi or my name as on my penia. Yes, say Obia to me to once you are qualified. Adena a bano system, I the elected candidates now standing for election. I was say a different. Yes, that argument is perfectly sound.
Okay.
Because we are delegate system now. Essentially, you are disenfranchising people. They are members of the political party. About political party, a chairman in your member saying member.
Sure.
Okay, I remember.
Sure.
And your members now be na omutumijina by a form of Swabama on the executive. The executives don't have more power or should not have more votes than the members.
Okay.
And that argument is perfectly sound.
Okay. Mira, another leg of the argument here say OSP, now no Supreme Court, can say one another challenging the prosecutorial powers. In fact, woman in Sobia or who can say prosecuting a mum. The other can who say Attorney General no Ranaman or Quine to get 8 a man of Quine say case be Koswa Utiamuno. A binumo case and the Senator say a siwa because you consult and Quintia. Mira, which you say?
Also, a very, very sound ruling. Oh, the problem now, until say they amend the constitution, specifically Article 88, it says all criminal prosecutions in the country are initiated at the instance of Attorney General. Until you amend this provision, it doesn't matter what sort of a dire you is. Because the power to initiate criminal prosecution it is given 100% to Attorney General under the Constitution. Now, Attorney General no be to me, ama other actors to me, but semema to me now, who me agent. Inti Miametro say be akoye no na obeye.
Okay.
And who ye be na say me say okay adia who ye be say what to me na me de ma no. To me intervene. Na maka say okay, me na me ma to me no magic. Sanity. And what's your constitutional architecture now? The Constitution did not foresee say you benya body phobia obey prosecutions obey completely independent. Independence no there were two definitions. There were independence in operation. In the say on a day-to-day no any Attorney General na obefa phone now our first special prosecutor kwana ko prosecute way kwana ko ye way dey ni jai ni ade dey and you operational. Into you can have operational independence and no problem. But no the basic design from Constitution no say to me na about prosecutions no why ansem na e wona e wa Attorney General ni sem inti wo ye adwuma no on a day to day. Yes, Attorney General will not interfere, will not give you direction as to who to prosecute and who not to prosecute, but the ultimate power will still rest with the Attorney General because sign a constitution literally. Well, in this case when you be more almost Supreme Court no na omu busate Supreme Court no emma a number of declarations. First one was that the prosecutorial power vested in Attorney General no, it cannot be exercised independently by anybody else or in parallel with Attorney General. Inti enono edia yedebano yekasemua it said ye what Attorney General our constitution amanu to me say ono na unprosecuted cases biano. Yen to me create obi foforo and body foforo na ye manu the same to me. Inti enye den ye manu to me bi kra ono ne de no be wo fem kakra esing Attorney General. That was the first thing. Second thing was that Act 959, a Special Office of Special Prosecutor Act, no, you declare no unconstitutional because as a Kamia says Act no, the mass Special Prosecutor no, to me, Attorney General no one, and the neighbors at the same level as Attorney General were almost dream. The third one was that Section 3 and 4 of Special Prosecutor Act, no Act 959, no, they should also be declared unconstitutional because no court say Special Prosecutor no independent of Attorney General. Another declaration said they're not a 7 or so. Another one was that Parliament need to me so obey create another prosecutorial body independent of Attorney General office without amending Constitution. No. Another one was that Parliament passed Act 959. No, it exceeded its powers in passing Act 959. Another one was that any delegation of prosecutorial authority under Special Prosecutor Act, no, whenever it lapses, whenever a new Attorney General assumes office. In Tiniana Omo can say, even if Special Prosecutor no will to me be or the prosecuting cases are because of 2 minutes free Attorney General hono. Say Attorney General say election about yasasa about any idea. That 2 minutes Special Prosecutor no one no about the year until say new Attorney General edeba ono besa mas out 2 minutes. And then another one was that, which was actually one of the most dangerous ones, like a Supreme Court was that Supreme Court and strike it down. Now on stop it prosecutions via Attorney General. I said sorry, Special Prosecutor. I said what initiative or started because naturally say adia now to me now no yes who need to me now. Let's say bibia who need to me now no.
into me,
sir.
Because it's a we see Diana foundation in Yasi. And then also, no, basically, no Supreme Court, no, and strike it down all provisions in Special Prosecutor Act 959 now, and purporting to create the Special Prosecutor as an independent, autonomous body. Yes, you see this and then other directions at Supreme Court Nakasasha or the Bema.
Okay.
And then a Supreme Court in the first case, no Supreme Court no ne omoyagin say eba no constitution ni mu yehwe article 88 Attorney General and constitution no amanu to me say undetermined issues are be prosecuted, any issues are prosecuted, any prosecutions are be discontinue, any nya be twa so ni ade na sa to me na constitution no the Attorney General.
Okay.
Supreme Court ni omo ya again.
Okay.
Second issue, Supreme Court no confirm me say o share Act 959 ni mo Attorney General the 2 no be ama Special Prosecutor through Parliament by the passage of this Act 959. No?
Yeah.
And see, when governments even change, we do not need reauthorization. Say, China president since appointing another Attorney General and a Special Prosecutor, meaning to me be dead. At 959, no, I'm not Special Prosecutor, no, sa to me, no.
Right.
And that to me, no, any DDI, they renew from time to time. Again, all the arguments say Special Prosecutor Act no unconstitutional because it is attempting to make Special Prosecutor no autonomous and at the same level of Attorney General near the Supreme Court body in Eguye.
Okay.
As some Supreme Court can say Special Prosecutor Act no what it does say recognize the Attorney General no overarching and now overriding prosecutorial powers, but carve out certain offences near there. My Special Prosecutor and say to me, it's to sign your way who anamo to me the court to me court prosecute. I won't hear special permission from Attorney General. However, because Attorney General no yo papa wasuma ono. Papa na wasuma ono at any point in time obetumi aka say meba sanwechi brefi mi ana me suma o sanwechi na bra enti Special Prosecutor no to me start case Attorney General no be say okay for one reason or the other no the state is not interested in prosecuting this matter again.
Okay.
Enti mako file null prosecutor no say I'm not interested in pursuing the case again. And that power no a constitutional power.
Okay.
It won't mean for act of Parliament. And power in free Attorney General.
Okay.
Great. Yes, say any the cracker say Special Prosecutor will to me or to me constati issue. What stops Attorney General at any point in time from saying that okay, non prosecutor mako file pursue matter way be? Yes, Attorney General would to know. But the question I would ask also is that Attorney General nankasa no na o to me or the starting na or no na wasumo bi say onkonko ye adwuma ni bi.
Okay.
See aden na o dwen say on to me sign frame nipa ni bi say omra.
All right, lawyer.
Yes.
Good.
If we want to solve the problem there, then we need a constitutional amendment.
All right.
So that we can give original prosecutorial powers and the powers to discontinue cases and the powers to file null prosecution to another parallel body. But currently, no, the way our constitution is no. There is no way into Parliament. Parliament to me, I Parliament here, you know. Into Attorney General no will always have that overarching power about the prosecution, sir. But to say, there's independence and there's autonomy in day-to-day operations.
Okay.
Into day-to-day decision making.
Okay.
special prosecutor no encourage permission in free attorney general and sana was starting.
Okay.
That was starting case soon as attorney general no say for one reason or the other no government is no longer interested or the state is no longer interested in pursuing the issue. To make a file for knowledge procedure, I know the constitution no na.
Na man to me, lawyer, yadasi papa. Ano pa wache mupa yadasi pi wabra wase ni ho. Ebusia, yane lawyer George Anti or ye legal practitioner, ena yene no train common. Sure 104.5, and I was so temidini na kwabran prochum mene akukwa hase sanso na foreign so I say. What you because for lawyer?
I think sir men said any comment but how we use our laws
Mate and I mean kwesi ade odike homra akwesi ade odike a founder union government yene nkodi common for parties in hunsensem ya odike good morning
Minion
odike nem pom to say
me ho dey to say what you mean
they say yes is it in crime for ajiwa boso I see. Now, Supreme Court ruling on the buy for political parties, delegate system, or just say unconstitutional. What do you say?
You may mention what you call so any nation tranquil, which also for Francis, key chief and incorpora, or move to the more accountable again. You know, government, yes, and one year to sing the union government, yes, delegates a could you be a yen any chia fair, or much a freight, or much a TV, or much a mobile phone to induce the electricity. And one man, it means churning out people are when we are passionate to lead this country. And the Amaya, a dear friend, leadership paralysis. And the every way, a bra Ghana, Yabako Semu. Yes, sir, that's a funny mem. Na Yanya leadership. A best serve the interest of the masses. Nay, self-seeking politicians, every year body politics, and the papa.
Now, a bit of cancer the cabaret parties, quite a so may organize or more elections near the Sabanasa, say, Bimu, Amani Padidorno, and Abetwaba, even printing of ballot papers near the cabaret party, no, saying.
The reverse is the case. A Bama party, no. A member parties, a man almost said the beginning, you're from abridgment of time. A man almost said, meaning I bet back home. Now, the Dicano, my young one, she say, and a water that. Maybe she say, Massa, who met my two all the elections now one day. One day, to make me the boy back home. Elkumadudua a woman promise me and remember I cost effective. Nano concentration a bit divided and to induce somebody and easy.
Odike Sadia Obi say Sanipa be 10,000 ekoto aba no kra. Obi o ho betimi aka say ma fa 2,000 on e mehwe omu yi betimi tua. Me sabe so mo so enti me sure say 2,000 betimi ato me enti eno entimi nyi sa inducement in free okra
the woman is I don't know me kan a modeler o mo de be ye o mo so sel and a better say if indeed o mo pese o mu yi sa inducement free mu a ma ye e ho hyehyɛ ma program quite a fast one. Who bet my side? It won't happen. But if they are not the main person, if they are not, what can party tonight?
Say now, per se, no.
Hey, me, my dad from the diet. And you're missing for me, come at 2 baby. He have transportation. Now, so me input no me intellectual property no so met me enya ho fa.
Why they also consult to
political parties now now you should delegate system ni na they have to.
At minimum say we a statesman in Keja we boa o mind enchichire because what wrong woman crowd to that effect in your day.
You know you don't just say me you know but say we be na boa oprum say bia me me awon a better now the one dey ha no na what prescribe we drama and yet kasem can say but I was say this is the originator of this concept.
I see.
What I say?
Edudia to so decay. I could see a decay.
Yes, sir.
I see. Well, Baba, you better say no pay. You better say pa. I hope say ombe consulto Niger. Like I said, the propounder of this theory, I could see a day or decay. You better say pa. Great. Founder, Union Government, Akwesi Ade Odike, and I'm obtaining Kano. Inshira 104.5. Ovary. Founder, Akwesi Ade Odike. No, pay.
Nana, delegate system, Asema Yekin. I was say, ye no, se Ghana phone.
Yeah.
Ye ditum na the Supreme Court Akano. Ye she say, ye big jina political parties in so. Na ye adwuma say no when you go to the constituencies now and nipa egu parliament no who was car who parliament straight to so who was car
now straight guaranteed
because it's a matter of say who constituency or now we party you have two constituency elections now who are found crop for
yes
to am delegate never on crop for the echo
okay
until they do primaries so o man e be san ye adwuma na ye de amount so who no wa person with DMP no who make sure say ye bra ye do say no o ma to police station dey na wi and o mo ye afi no mo beto
regional
until they bra ye to constituency executives no e de no say ko influence we ya o ma be da wa bam what primary what we need primaries again who we need primaries we are o ko former say we NDC na wo voter we MP
sure
we MPP ni na wa Ashanti Rusa wa MP
sure
nipa no sese bio
so te sen
so oni adwempa ni akoma pa I think say now ne lawyer ne can use the word passion oni sa pepa na obi a adwem property e de be nti e no boss aka no e de be penti no boss aka no de akoesa ni nipa ni bia na wo adwen say ombeso manfo o ye ombi binti on businesses bi on person mo protect enema bi on person mo ye na o manya sa diplomatic passport ni niema no we don't need to joke with it me say me police station bi okononwa ma kan me say ma me papa no ono na ye police station chairman or na yere a women's organizer ne ba ye youth organizer
that's right
and akoda o ten nchen a member just yeah, because ye de yina breno ye de friend is saying forms no and was
feeling now
so intino who wa chire said do you know say and I under the delegate system so who can a friend saying or ye do shabom nim na se ko ba se MP ni ya de bi na wonim na bio no ko kan e ko na you
be you afrim
but when say ko ba say yatumi aye ni ye na say within constituency no ya be pe kwan ya nyina no if a card bearing member
okay
if yesterday you were speaking to a friend saying CPP I mean anonymous a friend say fanatics sympathizer we are all members whether you are anonymous whether you are a sympathizer you are a member at the end of the day you akoto aba no na chese asomesi an obenten ye de yepe no but rather than say be concern nipa kakra bi enko take decision and ma a whole constituency nipa no kra bi krampa ompe no because ebu watena so be 3 times 4 times a man for nankasa mpe no but oba the name of the political party no and drew her or the bad down
and be because we dey upon chikura jina ha
okay but think here ma kwa ko afiri order that was what was onya de bia but the drew because so betima say influencing crofo no Wa be hwen obey you afim. No de ne ho nipa be. Let's make sure say the Supreme Court are keen. Me sure say okay, political funding. It raised a question about political funding. E kwa be na political parties ne benye sika e de ayesa anya manu nyina e nkomo. Ye nya da agene di sa nkomo no na ye tie ho ase because we are building a democracy. I dare say me ti say Ghana for because oh yeah soldier ban ye say me military rule any monarchy I don't support it because after all democracy there say you who akwanya say we dey okasa obi ya de na nya who akwanya but say bi obi di ne hene a obi di ne hene a who nya de hia we na me na watumi akoka anaso obi soldier ni wo de me chena ba democracy there e mu akwanya say
you be for yem for wakam
wakabi so wo de me chena say to me I support this system the Supreme Court can yen hwe say let's get back to the drawing board as a nation. The civil society organization, we as journalists, I will say they are not too. Near say a pay juma because yeah juma na it will be for our good. Okay. But when the delegate system na nipa ka krebi. Ah masa. Na we Ghana say near to check TV no one.
Unko jo there.
Now
funny. Okay, go be.
Shortly, I agree with Ofori there now. What can I say? A good decision. And me, Adiana may expect to be free quarter banana by.
Okay.
For now, political parties ni complain say. Ena ebema na dosu ena ebema ye kra ya boka
printable papers
there be o boka say ruling say members with good standing, let's note that simple good standing ne say otua ni dues come because political parties ni nyina ewom in their constitution no so wontua with dues come for certain period no nya in good standing so you can't vote. You are not even a member. And it is any penny piano come out all the time. Now we deny the right to vote. Is that sensible? No. Because you train the deals now, they be our Genisika Debiana. And so no sooner chaka will leadership. So I agree with the Supreme Court completely. Say almost yes, now is also going to ensure say what we call for party chairman, constituency chairman, polling station agent, one. You are going because you love your party. Simple. Because enquire say wo kwa we delegate nti unya akonya sa post na obey delegate say no free ho unya delegate me o delegate amen so am member me good stand me so me delegate enti say wo ko dia na wo pepa so obesum party nti unim omo anan kese omo de ani Supreme Court decision we is the political parties. But it's because the current leaders of the various political parties have their selfish interests in because they want to protect their interests and be in the position forever. But kudos to the Supreme Court. It is the majority within the party in good standing would decide. And then your friend they was sending it 3,000 a month. And it's a good thing, and I applaud the Supreme Court. This must stand. Political parties. Drew.
Or pick a few people. Nah, sure.
One piece Nibua, primary, sir. And you know, young crophobia, calendar be or the that's what they do. And it will ensure so development because now the people will choose people who can help them.
Okay, another opportunity for you to call and to
blueprint DNA.
Yes.
Blueprint DNA say brano munye DNA test ni nyina mfa maunti mesra wada say wahwe na nyinse na aba no bo date ne nsiso na wo hwe de ekono so abetimi akoye DNA no o hye yefunu ngro mutumi he abofra na ba nso hwe na nhye da mfa yi a bomode ne koye DNA test no bibia be fine.
That's right.
Kumasi ya wasafo senate dan no 0547 113957 0547 113957 na wakai nso say your branches ni bebre across all regional capitals. Lazuli deodorant spray body splash. Remember the storm round wide legend my obsession instant crash medimo cell temptation e man me nyina kopebina entumi e ma hunye hwampa eduhwam de maka kire say eyepa temptation no enyasem ketu kwa brand unya bi temptation Kumasi Prudential Plaza nhwe ni mu first floor Mrs. Anoche Plaza 0240 152204 0240 152204 2026 high school debate no zona peri no ya chichemo and ya portion will be added come.
That's right.
Started debate ne started on Thursday 30th July. Na say I actually Enra na started. Enti wo mu gusu anti 30th July Prempeh College Kumasi High School. Enya sem ketu akra wo mu Asia na on Friday 31st July ne ya no St. Louis SHS ni Ola ensu Asia na zone 1 Prempeh College enya sem ketu awo na ni nyina ne se a high school debate.
That's right.
Yeah, the browser I wouldn't say nkwada no mu chirombo brepa wa and that is what Love FM and Insure FM.
That's right.
Yeah, didn't you exclusive pa.
Now, high sense everyday prices for everyday people. Nay, almost at the world class and Yamana, but television sets, refrigerators, chest freezers, air conditioners, TV, gas cookers, washing machines. Papa, we know. Yama 5 years manufacturer defect warranty. Nese, utonas in few numai, na huntuch my best son and BCC the amount. Umpe na pedeng. High sense, ne bonso da fompa quality no wasro and a check papa. Fred 0302 550000. High sense also everyday prices for everyday people. Ave yenin komo hakra na yen kran kone Friday minu din kran o chna ye be sanso abai de kukuntumi abeto so but frame na yenin komo hakra. Yes, hello.
Pabra Ampra.
Patrick.
Thank you.
Thank you too.
Mame mo wa batupa woni kwa na memo MPP media petro memo brand na baso. Wadawroma Chama Ekit or second vice or region move at the populations. Mestre say delegates, you know, okay said you what you born home in a wabosumkin, Amabosumkin, and ne.
Okay.
Yeah, Capuchin, yes, with Gina Brane. The Santi or the number 3, the Brady drama for New Grand City of our woman command. Now, Akokwa. No, I was doing a delegate system. No, come then so you won't call phobia. You go one more. Woman, party more juma. Oko polling station by polling station, community by community, grow office by office. Woman, they will acquire the Supreme Court to pass out someone because sir, who can say one farm message be and count. Opian will be called police station. Wakwa Juma. Just say do assembly members to cry about to cry. Would they are? I need her any aquadron not kind. But one young year, Juma more, but what they say, abandon more at your mind, dear Ghana for pa. Yabeka could you will be a end of the infant. No, so they no Kahua. In Kababwa, pass all chrono. Most you know, where Juma Mata. Party no or
okay. Medase Patrick, Medase Pa, also so the saying hello.
Nana Ampratwum.
Simon Congo.
Medo Swami magazine said they were body in Yankopon show na akokwa to my pa mobo. Na me nse wa kwanya ntia me champion chamana na kwati ana me papa Professor Joshua Alabi na ba cham for income secretary. Na honorable friend organizer ne de ono na triso. Ya anope Ampratwum komo bebre na modi said na inu e ba ya o chem no be de onim sɛ asɔre kura no yɛ na yɛ wɔ ɔtɔfoɔ ɛne deɛ ka no ho ɛna sa wie sa wɔ leaders yɛ kɔ a church yɛ leaders mi tena asɔre mo pɔn 12 kora na leaders mo fi asɔre dɛm na abɔ bɛyɛ 2 na 3 baabi ani hɔ a saa de wei ni hɔ a yɛni executive efi 92 ɛba yɛ na bra yɛn to abakora nyi executive anaasɛ executive ayi a mo kan delegates a mo kan na ɛwɔ hɔ na ye ponte o mo be na ye to aba no na Ampratwum me bi sɛ eduru aba to bre obi wo ye se owu mu nsuo mu ono de woginam sɛ de me ne o kasa yi obi wo ye NDC ni that emfa no ho to nsɛm ai kɔ obetia na ontie enti na ye ka sɛ mpanimfoɔ ne Supreme Court enko ne yie o mo ntra so ye no ma chiche na sikatua ne de entimi nyin firo ano de ye ye ne dan ya bɛbam
ate me da say obi so de ne say hello
Great. Remember MPP media patrons. My Patrick and Sabon on the chairman. I don't remember chairman general no Kwapia Kuka or the number 1. Amo Michael secretary or the number 3. Daniel Koku Mensa DK Mensa Brampa organizer or the number 3. And Adepo Kuki Busum Chibru also the number 3. Opening what delegate system the Supreme Court 100%. Party na no sabi ye won ko for party no
doma kuma so mo ye adwuma pa na emom minimo bi also a delegate na onya beto abaji sikase moto be be afraid and ase moto no ko trank na ya this about to be adu abasa na MPP lose be benefit ade because what go afraid dia ongo akoto aba enti se be affect MPP pa ye nyina ye funa kuma premier me no kasa me delegate na emom ye use system ni fi wa e be biem stand system no
okay
be anto aba ye no do competent that's all be owesika.
Let us say also the end saying hello.
Offer.
Good day.
I'm sure with me. Offer chairman general of Nico Costa with you. Second vice chairman, Chairman Ekins, and second vice chairman Papa the neighbor. Oba Moye, Imame Victoria Wuswechon, main organizer, and I am Helena, a mensa on a sober, a treasure Papa and Copon. Over. Ha, and somehow. Of I said in Antamoclo, Mamia, I say, Yakote and discharge. Offer any one. That is the modus operandi of the NDC and the John Dramani Muhammad II. Say, Omoncro for a jelly omunina, yenio mumpie. Na NPP for Yesu say, Omoye Boneno, young jelly omunina. That is John Dramani Muhammad for you. And Tanya, a new year, Mama.
Yeah, that said Nantano could because a passing comment in discuss you and to discuss.
Mate, oh dear, Mamma, dear Cosi. Offer and Kayanu be able Supreme Court for no Abaso, then almost say expanded. But offer me only say expansion or it shouldn't be class because you were party for will be a while, send a note as a coffee, a bit explaining, and you'll be home, per se, a big one. And obeying him. And Timmy say, still na it's a system na Supreme Court and come dear, but this time round no politics no fanya trasa or this kind of you. And you can say, Obia budgeted your betting me and as won't be more bia to be. It's kind of fan.
Okay, but that's a question. If I last call. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
But
Eradiadum.
Yeah, but your premier could don't
yeah.
Mental number of mental analysis, reject them. The mental batch for regional secretary. Kaka make an your best than a point, and Papa Bomo, the Fantai Abanaki. Since I should be a Ghana, and it's only the just a hope of Kaka, but the mean Fantai young 4 years in good media. There's a beer, I didn't have a function of what the social Ghana now. Suddenly check and yet I'm your best say, and you at the Torino to Pona got a near best say, but must say, as intelligent and Kazaki, and President Diacano, if it's how beyond the moon instead of the best now Ghana, upon my papa, Yakub don't in the Macra.
Okay, Yakub made us a Jeff about Mr. Birthday be was a birthday's baby and Sabi Mr. Corso, na Menfan to us so na fe and Koy and Nim, and T. Obana and the trim him going long hair, yes, into unknown to University. It was a happy, glorious birthday to Sister Ata, who teaches at Hancock Creek Elementary in Florida. May Almighty God bless her with good health, long life, and more success from Nana Kwame Alankash of Hot Lotteries, as someone say. We also say happy glorious birthday to my beloved brother Nyamiche Enoch, aka Bishop One, who stays at Kwadaso Estate. May this birthday bring him joy, good health, and more grace from Kwata of Kwadaso Presby. It is signed by Dr. Abedi Kwadaso. Last one, I'll say happy blissful birthday to Emmanuel Ado, aka Ata, who stays at Kwadaso Edwinase. May the Almighty God bless him with good health, long life, and prosperity from Kwadaso Municipal Youth Employment Director, Mr. Muhammad Haruna. It is signed by Dr. Abedi Kwadaso. Okay, Yerimbesi say, Asada PSA in Koma team Jimmy Agla, the Godfather, Kuku, Asanka Boyoyo, Odiska call, yes, Ben, and the rest of the team, Mote Akokwanka, Mote Euforinka, Adrempa Hineba, Mansancha Menso by, and Kwame Alcina, Ewecheho, Sasuna Jeff Abwaje, and so Edimutin, my papa, Yvonne, and Akunedumina Kahobi. We did an Anakabran Prechumido, Henwanya, the Adobe to him. Richardo in any team at the Power Sports at 12 so. And then one team in can. Made the Erade Ejao Macrao.